Hello, everybody. Welcome to QuestJunkiesUK for our first Rhódania and Honey Heist. Say hi, everybody.
Yay!
Hello.
Roar.
It is so good to have these wonderful faces at this table. Oh, we are in for a good time tonight. We are in for a very good time tonight. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm Patch, the host of QuestJunkiesUK. There's a lot of new people in the chat, so we do Dungeons & Dragons every week. This is a very special one-shot of Honey Heist, which is actually going to be 100% canon to our main campaign. So that's going to be a pain in the ass for me after tonight to try and sort out. But, you know, this is what I love. So we will be introducing our friends soon. Let's just quickly get some brief introductions out of the way. I have a habit of not keeping this brief, so I'll do my best tonight. So, first of all, you will see, well, actually you won't see, you'll hear some lovely sounds from our dear friends over at Sirenscape tonight. There's a link in the chat. You can get a free trial, be a Super Siren subscriber, where you get access to over 1,000 different ambiances, sound effects, Wilhelm screams, sad trombones, you name it, they've got it. Lots of jazz as well, which, you know, is quite handy. So yeah, use the link in the chat and go be a Super Siren subscriber. We also use a lot of independent musicians' music as well on this channel. People like Travis Savoy, Michael Gelfi, Hunter Rogerson, Tabletop Audio, The Seventh Midnight, Cullen Vance, Mr. Scott Lee. A whole bunch of awesome people. Go and support those wonderful people as well. Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Chaos is ready began.
It's fine, do not worry. I don't need to talk about that because we're not playing normal D&D. This is Honey Heist. The rules don't matter. They go out of the window. There is a link there to join our Quest Junkies Discord if you want to be amongst the first to hear about our latest announcements, find out when Honey Heist 2, the revenge for something or other, ends up being announced at some point. Depends. We'll see what happens tonight. You can also find this link here for our merch store. We're going to get some sexy merchandise designed by myself, and you know, it's really comfy. You know, if you want something like really comfy to wear at night time, it's really good. And also, if you cannot stay tonight, don't worry, there's a link in the chat to our YouTube channel where you'll find all the VODs. I'll probably be up till 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning tonight putting this VOD up because I'm going to want to watch it because I need to find out how they're going to destroy my world. Right. So, with that out of the way, let's go around the table and meet our lovely players. Some you've seen before, some brand new faces. First of all, directly below me, we have Mai. Please introduce yourself, Mai. You don't have to say who you're playing yet, because we'll get to that. But who are you?
Hi, I'm Mai. You may have found me on the interwebs on Twitch playing Rhódania in the Rhódania Chronicles. God's sake, I've already Rhódania Chronicles.
You've already ruined it. My world, my poor world.
One job. I also do bits and bobs over on Twitch and YouTube and all other places. Hi. I don't know what else to say.
And next from there, Wyatt.
Hello, all my wonderful friends and people out there. It is good to always be here on QuestJunkiesUK. You can see me as Reese over on the main campaign of Rhódania Chronicles, which is super exciting. Pretty much you can find me anywhere as the Moonkeep, and if you know my content, it's a wholesome tavern-esque content and lots of lore and fun stuff and very exciting stuff coming up. But yeah, anyway, super excited to be here.
Thank you very, very much. Moving on, a returning face from the days of old, Quest Junkies, Scarlett.
Hi everyone, I'm Scarlett Song, she, her. I am your local librarian over the College of Inspiration. I am an artist, a professional GM, and the host of the Lore Makers podcast, which a couple of the people on this exact stream have already been interviewed for, and episodes are out. So I'm looking forward to being just a regular bear. Yes.
Just a regular bear.
100% normal, fluffy bear.
Hang on,
Should we
I've
roll
got a
for
thing.
that?
I've got a thing for this. A regular bear.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
I have my eyes on the stream. Oh my...
That's so good. I love that.
It's so good. All right, thank you very much. Next, another returning face from the days of old, Emma.
Hello. Hi. Look at this. I just figured out I could do this today. I drew the drop bear. Anyway, I am Emma, and I drew the drop bear. That's it. That's my story. You don't need to know anything else. I didn't do any of the art on the screen, though. I did this one. And I am on John's channel. I play, which is QuestJunkiesUK, where I play as a mysterious fairy person. And here, today, I am going to do a really good Australian accent. It's really, really good. It's come a long way since the first one shot. And I'm very excited to play with everybody. Hello.
Amazing. Okay, and then moving straight upwards, Mika.
Hey everybody, my name is Mika. My handle most places is Mika Muse. I'm most active over on TikTok on the Clock app, where I do a lot of LARP and tabletop related content. I was recently a part of the Legends of Alos Zahath mini campaign, so that is all completely out and utterly gut-wrenching and able to be watched, but I'm really excited to be here, first time with QuestJunkiesUK, and it seems like it's going to be a really fun group.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And last but certainly not least, Chaos Incarnate, maybe? Sky.
Hello, everybody. It's Chaos Incarnate here. No, I'm Sky. You can find me on YouTube under Sky McSparkle, where I do a lot of critical reacts. Sky McSparkle and what's this one called? Twitch. On Saturdays, where I play in the Dawn campaign as a drow necromancer. She's really cute and very bloodthirsty. And then on Legends of Alos on Sundays, again as a bloodthirsty, super stacked redhead briar. Looking forward to bringing all of that chaos and funneling it right here. So, yes.
I'm noticing a theme here.
There's definitely a theme.
Everyone's super stacked. Yep.
All right, thank you very much, guys. It's a pleasure to have you all at the table. My intention for this was to try and assemble the most chaotic table that I could. I think we're in for a good one tonight. So, without further ado, let's get into Honey Heist, shall we? So,
We shall.
each of you, over the past week or so, has each received correspondence that you are being hired for a job. A simple job. There's not a right lot to it. It's a honey heist. And you've all been reached out to by this certain individual for... They've heard of your special skills that you can bring to such an ordeal. And you have all assembled on the borders of the Hugglebranch Forest, near the tiny little village of Merrinwind, a place populated mostly by halfling folk. They have a tendency to throw festivals every week. They basically just love to pie, which is it's a good way to live. And as you all begin to assemble one by one on this little mound, let's meet our bears. So, as you all arrive, I'm going to roll to see who we see first. Okay. So first to arrive at the meeting point. Mika, if you'd like to describe your bear and tell us what their name is.
So, arriving promptly because time is money. There is a black bear wearing a kind of tattered denim skirt with a yellow shirt tucked in. I have a top hat and a crown perched atop. Very, very good disguise. And it looks like an earpiece of some sort. And a strange sort of arcane device tucked under one arm, perhaps resembling a tablet. And I am in the process of downing a branded energy drink because, you know, it's going to be a a long ordeal this go around. And I will wait for others to arrive to inflict my particular personality upon them. But you may call me Barry G.
Barry G. All right. So, as Barry G finds themselves at the meeting point, they see a silhouette in the mist ahead as another bear approaches. Well, I say bear. From the silhouette, it looks a bit smaller, slightly badgerish. Sky, if you'd like to introduce us to your character and describe what we see approaching this meeting point.
You see, she's kind of hunched over. She's got like this like feral little snarl on her with her beige trench coat, and she's walking in. Barry G, good to see ya.
What's up, bro? Glad you made it.
She opens her trench coat. I've got a bunch of Rolexes now that I've gotten retired. Still need to make passive income. I broke a few wrists to take these. Totally free 5-finger discount, you could say, for them, maybe not for me. You interested?
So actually, if you're tight on cash, I got the best thing to talk to you about. So you know me, entrepreneur, innovator, kind of a big deal. But have you heard of this currency called Bear Coin?
Oh god.
Oh! Okay, so seriously, it's amazing. You know, you buy in, you get at the ground level, and then it just grows. You can get to the point where you never have to worry about money again, and you just bought a little bit, but you got to get in early. That's how it works.
Keela's gonna walk over, grab one of the Rolexes, and just shove it in your mouth to get you to stop talking. And then
yeah, it's really cool. You'll come around. You'll see. Everyone's gonna be using it.
Sits down right next to you and is just growling.
Okay, and what is the name of this particular bear?
Killa, the not bear. Yeah.
I mean, this guy's pretty good. Small bear, maybe?
Yep.
I don't know.
Just small bear.
Okay. Killer. So next, walking through the mists, Mai, if you'd like to introduce your berry bear.
So, sauntering through the mist, kind of peering around, see what's anything decent around to pilfer. No, it's just nothing. She walks forward, dark fur with a big old kind of goldeny patch tick, kind of sneaking up above her bright neon yellow t-shirt. She thinks it's subtle, she's got to in this profession. She's wearing a knee-length leather black skirt, and atop her head is a lovely flat cap and a beautiful glistening crown. Her parents call her Gemma, but to everyone else she's known as Jezza. What, lads?
Hi. How you doing?
So,
Watch.
Oh, this one's not super friendly, but I'm happy to show you around. What's up? Are you here for the job? Are you in on this?
without kind of breaking my eye contact to the watches that have clearly been flashed to me, it's like, yeah, I heard there's some stuff that we can get, some the good stuff, you know.
I got the good stuff right here. Right
Oh
here.
yeah,
for
we'll
you.
get that. I mean, I could do with a new watch. My other one got smashed in the last job. But yeah, I hear there's some other shiny golden goodness kicking about here.
So you've heard about Bearcoin?
No.
No. Oh.
No.
I mean, I've been working really hard on like how it appears and like on the marketing. I just can't believe it hasn't really caught on. It will. And if you're interested, I'm happy to tell you more about it.
I don't fall for scams, thanks.
It's not a scam.
People fall for mine.
I can respect
Appreciate
that.
the offer, though. Appreciate it.
We'll talk.
Around about this time, another figure starts waltzing through the mist. Emma, if you'd like to describe your character, shall I say? You are muted.
Excuse me. Dropping in from the shadows, finger snapping. Also, listen. Trying to have a conversation without the drop bear. It's not going to get you far. You lot here for the, well, as you say, golden stuff, the shiny stuff, the goods. And I'm not talking watches.
Maybe. I mean, that's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Heard it could be good for financing some projects. So
Financing
It's worth my
projects. You
time.
got some big ideas. I like the sound of that. What's your name?
Barry G. Nice to meet you.
Barry G. Coel
You can call me
Capone.
Barry.
You can call me the Drop Bear.
The drop bear. All right, catchy. I like it.
Thank you. So, Watchmen. You had many goes around the block like this before? Steal all those watches from some well-to-do gentleman?
I didn't have to steal them. I kind of just ate them, and now they're mine. They can be yours too.
You're a lockbox. I like it. And you, I get the feeling your name is Jezza. It's not psychic abilities. I was listening this whole time. Drop Bear.
You could say that. You could say my name's Jezza, yeah?
And what would your mum say it was?
Gemma.
That's what I thought. Let me just change that in my notes.
No!
I'm joking.
Don't tell
I'll call
anyone
you
that's
by what
what
you
she
wanna be
calls
called.
me.
And
Now I know your darkest secret.
And while you're having this
Oh, God.
slightly heated discussion of names, another silhouette breaks through the mist slowly. This one much larger than the rest. Much larger than any of you expected, as Scarlet. Please introduce us to your character.
So through the mists with like not thunderous steps, but definitely not the most subtle. There's just a thump, thump, as you see just this hulking mass on all fours, not trying to be bipedal by any means, just hulking mass of fur, and as this t-shirt with heart mama, and the moonlight glistens off the, what is it, Loves Bears? Rainbow badge?
Oh, Bear and Proud.
Oh, sorry, thank you. Bare and proud glistens off with a like slight shaft of moonlight. You see this kind of fluffy tail kind of poking out of a pair of plaid knickerbockers.
Oh my god.
As the thing that probably draws your eye, aside from the absolutely debonair cowboy hat, is just this large, thick muzzle that sits over their face. And they kind of lumber over towards you and just plonk and sit.
I see we have a master of disguise in our midst. I ain't seen knickerbockers like that for good on 10 years. Very human. I like it.
And Juniper nods her head, just slowly lifts it. There's like a distinct crack as like her spine lengthens, and she's just this fairly quiet, silent presence, and she's just, these giant eyes are just staring at all of you as she turns her head maybe a little bit too far in your direction and looks down, sees the watchers, and just nods approvingly.
Bro, you gotta tell me your gym routine. You're huge. You look awesome.
What
Gym
is a
bro.
gym?
You don't go to the gym? You just look like that?
I need to
Man.
be strong for mama.
We've all got the things that drive us, bro. Like, you know, you gotta have what fuels you. So, you know, if that's what does it, then yeah, right on.
Carry many cards. And then just still the head is like here, looking at you from above downwards, just as this conversation's going down a little bit too far.
I look over at Billy G and I just say, so, the G stands for gym bro. I wouldn't have guessed it.
I mean, that's one of my many passions. You know, I just think that if you're gonna be fit in the mind, like you gotta be fit in the body. You gotta have good bodily and mental hygiene, and then like you're ready to take on the market.
Great.
Yeah.
Does the G also stand for grind?
It does. It really does.
Oh, I thought so. How did I know?
You're insightful. I like that.
Thank you. Drop it.
It's at this time all of you now start to hear a strange sound coming from the mist as a very large non-humanoid silhouette starts emerging through. As Wyatt, please describe not just your character, but how your character arrives.
As you guys gaze on, there's this backfire as a incredibly long 19, is it 56 or 65? 1956 Rolls Royce in a dark cream kind of comes rolling up, and rolling down the window, you kind of see this very grizzled brown fur of a bear with the little, I guess you could call it a hat. It's kind of worn and rugged. He wears it on kind of off to the side, and he looks over, and a single claw pointing. You kind of hear him whisper over, "These aren't the ones, are they?"
I'm afraid so.
You'll just hear this unlock, and a door will kind of swing open. Get in.
You were alright.
Did the agency send you?
Juniper gets up and starts attempting to get into this car with their very large
Surprisingly big.
Killa's gonna look at Barry G. At least you know where to go for the G spot. He just tells us to get on in. He doesn't even try very hard. I left retirement for this, just for disappointment, and she's just gonna button up.
What's a G-spot?
I'll draw you a diagram later, sweetheart. We don't got the time.
Cool.
Wait.
And I will rush to the car.
I feel like everyone has
You
to
have
go,
gone
like,
down in Al
through-
Capone's esteem. I want you to know that.
I feel
My
like
actual
everyone has to
Australian
go
girlfriend
through
is staring
Juniper's
at me like,
legs,
what the
because Juniper can't get in. Juniper's too big.
Is Juniper just gonna be riding on top then, I'm guessing?
Would do, or chase after.
Oh my
Who's
god, if there's
calm?
rollerblades, you can just attach yourself to the car. On rollerblades.
Honestly, it's
Really.
very, what is it? Juniper's like sniffing all over this vehicle. Like, they've clearly never seen a car.
Is there
Before-
someone we could schmooze for rollerblades for Juniper? I need this to happen now.
I can try and steal some somewhere.
We'll find out.
Thief. I mean, a thief. Good
So-
idea.
Boris, your companion that you arrived on the scene with, leans forward and says to you, best thing to probably do is to just drive slowly so the big fucker can walk alongside. I should have thought that this car, this was a bit too small.
What's it get to be a car if I can't drive it?
If everything goes well, you'll be fucking driving it, believe you me.
With him.
Well, you'll figure it
Juniper
out.
vaguely lifts the back of it up a little bit to check under what for sniffing.
Fine!
Can I use my first of my bullshit attempts on oh my gosh, I'm sorry. What is your bear's name? I need to check the stream. Boris.
Yeah.
Because I would like to turn to Boris and I'd like to say, look, Boris, you sound scared. I don't blame you. Look at the size of her. I've no idea
Yeah, I
what's
know.
going on there.
That's a
However, her, I do not know. I do not judge. However, yes, please continue, Juniper.
This like puts the card down.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank you for the confirmation. Anyway, I reckon if we get some straps up top, we could load her on top, like, I don't know, a bike or something. I've seen it happen.
Juniper starts climbing onto the vehicle.
Yes.
Don't scratch my paint!
It's surprising how well this 1956 Rolls-Royce holds up to having the weight of Juniper on top of it. There's a few seconds
It's
where
like
you hear
just getting the
creaking. You hear creaking and you're just like, oh, I don't know about this, but seems to be okay.
You got a sunroof.
Jezza, we're gonna need to
open?
get this girl. We're gonna need to get this girl some rollerblades. Sunroof.
Yeah, I don't really think having a Juniper. I know you're absolutely lovely. I've just met you, but I think you being on top of the car is going to be a little bit, well, not too subtle, is it?
Like as you do that and you say that, I would like to use my special ability, adorable, and just give you the biggest Puss in Boots eyes because you're denying me the opportunity to feel the wind through my fur.
Oh,
Just like
darling,
you did,
it's
just
all right. I'm so sorry. It's fine.
Oh.
Oh God, you do whatever you want to do, darling. Oh, you little. I mean, who can say no to that?
You done blubbering. Let's get in.
Looks down at you with the same giant eyes. Thank you.
Oh my god. Obsessed.
Well, if it's
You are cute.
if it's any consolation, we're running behind. So come on, get your fucking foot down. So
Alright, we're in. Locked and
rolls.
loaded, let's go.
the Rolls takes off. This is great because I now have to
Sorry, go
somehow make a 1956 Rolls-Royce canon in my fantasy D&D world. Amazing.
Well done.
There's a little button in the console that our benefactor can watch as Boris pushes, and there's a window that just rolls down into the back.
I am uncomfortably close to the window as it rolls down.
Oh, that's so ominous.
Oh, I was wondering when that was gonna, I was hoping like, so what's the pitch here? Like, you gotta.
So
Let's talk.
as the window comes down, you see moving back quickly at that site. You see a very large, scruffy black bear, which seems to have shaved elements of its face in an attempt to make it look more human. So, like, the forehead area and face are all clean shaven, but a little patch here is also shaven, so it looks like a very big man with a beard.
What are you doing in my house?
Very unfortunate.
So scary.
And he looks at you all and says, well, thanks for coming. I'm Billy the Betcher. Now that's a name that you might fucking heard, because I've got a bit of a reputation. One for causing shit. Now, if you're shaking your head, I don't fucking believe you. So I'm just going to get straight to the point here. You've all got special skills that I've heard on the grapevine. And I need the best of the best for a job. And points out of the window where you can, as you follow like your eye line to see where he's pointing, you can see just in the distance there is the small village of Merrinwind. That village over there are having their Honey Harvest Festival, and the Khosari Corporation are going to be there, revealing their brand new honey. They say it's the best fucking honey that anyone's ever fucking had. Now, we're all bears, right? Gives a strange eye towards Killer.
We were all bears here.
And we all like honey, don't we?
But, yeah.
So, here's my proposal. They're going to be preparing a fresh batch of that honey at this festival. And my intel tells me that there is a small building with a large blue tapestry on the roof. And inside there, they're going to be preparing this honey. Now, I want you guys to use all your fucking skills to break into this little facility and get me the recipe for this Khosari honey. Because if we get that, we can make as much of it as we fucking want. Now imagine this. A retirement with a lifetime supply of raven honey. Not raven honey, no, that was the last honey heist I did. Ignore that. Khosari honey.
I have a flash forward into the future.
I mean, there's also going to be an absolute fucking shitload of that honey in that building. So if you want to take any of it as well, we'll consider that extra payment. But it might be difficult to take if you're running from the authorities, so to speak. Because I imagine this is going to be very heavily guarded. I can see that you've all got your disguises. Some work better than others. But you know, that's you guys fucking sort that out. And that's it pretty much. Get in, get the recipe, get the fuck out. Meet you back here. How does that sound to you all?
Sounds like a plan to me, bro.
Well, I mean, you just told me that you could sweeten up my already retirement with some more honey, so I'm game. While she's saying that, she's his wrists. Does he have a watch?
Yeah, he does.
Clogged.
All right then.
Jezza,
I know
you're in the business of thievery. Oh, sorry.
No, you first. I said you first.
Thank you. Jezza, you're in the business of thievery, and I see that our friend here, the Watchman, is in the business of selling watches. I think you two could pair up and really make an enterprise out of something. See, I'm just full of these good ideas. Drop bear.
Isn't it?
You ever thought about being like a business consultant?
Who, me?
Who?
Mr. Drop Bear.
You can call me Al Capone. You can call me the Drop Bear. You can also call me your next hire, a business consultant. This bear coin sounds real interesting.
We'll talk.
I mean, it all sounds good for now, but I'm pretty sure that the markets for it are going to fucking plummet in at least 6 months' time. But, you know.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say. But honestly, you know, the market crashes. That's the best time to buy.
Mate. G-Bear. It's a scam.
You really do need some consultancy on that front.
All I'm
Need
saying
to
is,
open your eyes, clean it with honey, peel it back, and then you'll see it's a bloody scam. All right?
And I'd just
it
like
can't
to
be a
add.
scam if I'm the one running it.
I'd just like to add to all of you,
Worst
if you
time.
could all consult yourself out of the fucking doors and go get me that recipe, then we're on to a winner.
Sunshine.
Do we know where it's stored? Like, is it like written down somewhere? Or are we gonna have to
It's
like?
on the blue tapestry. It's like, what is it? Juniper like pulls their head down. They've been like this at the top of the car, listening to the conversation the entire time. Like pulls their head down and at like at an impossible angle and goes, blue tapestry that way.
Well, I'm glad somebody listens.
Right. Yep. Cool.
And
Well,
then like
yeah, like let's go. Let's do it. Best of the
I would
biz, all
like
of
to
us.
use my skills as like oddly intelligent ones to survey the scene to see if I can see how many folk there are around what the blue tapestry building is.
Okay. We'll get to that when you arrive. So,
Okay. Well, oh, sorry, I thought we'd arrived.
no, it's all good. So, Billy the Betcher exits the vehicle and leans back in. Right. Looking at Boris in particular. So, lose the authorities if they give chase, and we meet you back here, alright? I'm giving you... I don't know why I'm... Where's my watch gone? What? Fucking... 12 hours.
Mighty generous, boss. Gave the last crew 6.
Well, you remember what happened there, don't you? Anyway, I'll be seeing you. And just backs into the mist. This mist is weird. It seems to be everywhere at the moment. It's strange.
Wait, Boris, what happened? Boris, before you leave, what happened there? Wait. Oh, he's gone.
Boris is in the car. You...
Sorry, wrong Boris.
I think you hit
Other
the
guy.
last time you dropped yourself, drop bear.
I did. Boris, you. What did that guy mean when he said last time 6 hours? What's going on there, mate?
Keep your nose in your own honey pot.
All right.
Well, funnily enough, I'm pretty good at eavesdropping.
So,
Do I need to roll to get us there properly?
no, you're pretty capable at driving a 1956 Rolls Royce. I'm just keeping on saying it because I have to remember that is now canon.
Picturing like arcane wheels, like that are slightly blue energy. Does it like roll around?
I'm definitely gonna give it some sort of fantasy spin because I have to. But I'll figure that out. So
If you pop the hood, there's this.
Captain Madeline had a go at that. That's what it is. It's like do Christmas.
it takes you maybe 20 minutes or so to drive through the rest of the forest and arrive on the outskirts of the Honey Harvest Festival at Merrinwind, which you can see is just really getting into the throes of the main event of it all. As you exit the vehicle just a little bit off the road, you can see at the entrance to the village there are 2 guards posted at like the main village gate, but it looks like there's various different ways into the village. It's a tiny little hobbit village. They're guards, you know, they're like part-time for hire, certainly not very intimidating. They seem to be waving people in, but you see the village ahead of you.
Back the Rolls Royce in between 2 really large trees, and I'll get out and I'll just like cover it with some branches.
Can you describe to me the hood ornament of this Rolls Royce? Please.
There is none. There's a rust spot where it should be.
Okay.
Damn it.
It's not his first rodeo.
I was gonna rip it off, not gonna lie.
If you
You could rip off something else, like the bumper.
if you look carefully, there's a
Rip off
there's
a,
slight bulge in his coat pocket.
Wind mirror.
Yeah, I was gonna say wing mirror. I'm like, what's the word?
Okay, so how do you want to approach the village?
Juniper with their stupidly large eyes would like to survey the scene in like a kind of
Okay.
way on top of the vehicle.
Give me a. We'll make this a bear roll.
Okay. It's 1d6, yes?
Yes. You're gonna get lower than your current bear score.
So the current first score being a 1?
No, you start off with 3 in each.
Oh, okay, 2.
Okay, so that's a success. You get a good view of the village ahead of you, and you can see that there is a large bonfire being built. It looks like they're just putting the finishing touches on in the centre of the town. And all around it, the streets are full of market stalls, and you can see people flogging all sorts of stuff, from food to junk to souvenirs. You know, there's people selling postcards and like badges and stuff like that. All sorts, typical tourist stuff. And just in the far distance, you can see at the far end of the village, there is a large square building with a blue tapestry on the roof.
And do I see like ways into the village? Is it like is it like a fence line situation? Is it 2 entrances?
So the funny thing about Merrinwind being such a small village, it is a gate with 2 guards and no walls on either side of the gate. So it's just a gate stood on its own. There's people walking around the gate as you see walking around. It's an attempt at making the village a bit more secure. They tried the best.
Juniper again, head down at the very odd angle to the rest of the group. There is no wall. We can go round or through. They have both guards.
If we go through, there's a lot of finger food available. Look at all the tasty little morsels just walking about, seasoning themselves, speaking still.
You're talking about like the carnival food, right? Like funnel cakes and shit.
No, I think she's gonna eat some people.
Hey, so maybe we go around. Like, I think around is probably like good, inconspicuous, low key. Like, we don't want anyone knowing that we're onto something.
We can't all go round. I mean, some of us got to go in the middle. You don't want to rouse suspicion either. If all of us go round.
Well, we all look like humans. Don't forget, we are all in very good human disguises. So no matter what, if people look at us, they're gonna see just some regular dudes.
And as you're saying that, there is like a family of 4 walking out of the village, walking past you, and the little child looks no older than like 6 years old, like, "Mummy, look! Them bears are in clothes!"
I whip
Guys,
around
watch
and
this.
use.
Hello, family. Hi there. Hi.
Okay, so we have one of you being very nice and greeting, and you're using your Terrify ability?
Oh, yeah, I whip around and I use Terrify on this.
Okay, give me a bear roll with advantage.
Cool.
God.
Oh, good, man. We're just bears, regular, not bears, just bros being dudes, like just hanging out.
So, here's how this works. 2 of you try to engage in conversation with this family. Unfortunately, none of you can speak common. So, while you're speaking, what they're hearing is, and then a terrifying roar from Boris proceeds to scare the shit out of them as they leg it out away from the village.
Does anybody trip? Does anybody trip?
Let me find out.
Do not pick off the regulars. Oh my god. It's one way to get us on a high bear alert.
So the father does trip.
Oh my god, no, it's a slasher film.
Can I with my really long sunbear tongue just kind of like whip it all over Killer's face just to kind of obscure their vision?
Guys, do that in your own home.
I would like to use my carnage ability to bite her tongue.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna make you both roll for bear. We're gonna have a bear off.
Oh god.
As the
We're all
complicated
gonna be
thing, as
lucky.
Yeah, I like
Before
it.
we leave this clearing.
can I have please gotten off the vehicle, therefore shaking it?
Well, I
Sure.
rolled a 3.
I rolled a 6.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, Sky. Can you roll me a D100, please?
Yeah.
So,
I'm
You
gonna
go-
have half a tongue, aren't I?
well, no.
61.
So
You want to roll
what did
low.
what did you you rolled a 3, right? Mai?
Me, yeah.
Okay, so that's a success for you, and a 6 is a fail. So, as Killer goes to bite your tongue, it's a very flexible long tongue, like in a very unsettling way, as it just like spirals out of the way, and as Killer sort of lunges back afterwards, knocks something in a jacket, which sets off this arcane reaction. And what did you roll for your Wild Magic Surge?
61.
61. Let's have a look.
No.
You know, I swear I saw this in like a video or something somewhere, but I think it went kind of different. I don't know.
What is video?
Oh no.
Don't worry
This
about
is-
it. I'll
this
tell
is
you when
great.
you're
So,
older.
Killer, how full are your pockets currently?
I've got at least 27 watches with little bits of flesh on it. So, like,
So, what you find is there's like an arcane, almost like an explosion of light from within your jacket, and you look down, and your jacket feels much lighter than usual. And as you look down, you see everything that was on your person is now neatly stacked on the floor in front of you, in a line. So I'm guessing it's quite a big line. But everything you own is now just on the floor in front of you.
Oh, you're doing a little sale? Oh, well, I'm going to do the 5-finger discount then. Cheers. I'm just going to try and like swipe up one of the piles.
Okay.
Yeah, is there anything nice actually? Can I see if I can get myself a little something from the shop?
alright. We're gonna be doing some
I'm
carnage
shopping
boys.
contraband. Let's do it.
Or just be going for one of those gold watches.
So is everyone trying to steal from Killer?
You bet.
Yeah.
You bet. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I assume it's gonna be random, but I'm just gonna grab the shiniest thing I can find.
Actually,
So I want to reach
Juniper's
for one of the
just batting
watches. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
sorry, Juniper's just batting it.
Oh no.
Okay.
So cute.
So I want to go for one of the watches and go, oh man, this is a great idea because like we have a limited amount of time, so like we can use the watches, we can keep track. Like super smart, bro. Like big brain move there. As I go to try to grab a watch.
All
It's a
right.
very big brain move there, Killer. Real good, smart of you. And I'm gonna grab one too.
I just want
And-
anything that's just looks valuable, thanks. Just
So how do you respond, Killer, as they all reach towards your watches?
I was making a notepad with a treasure map to the G spot, and now I'm writing all their names down, and just writing a number for fingers that I'm going to take later. Yeah,
it's a
nice.
5-finger discount though, isn't it?
Finger's still in it.
yeah.
Is it? Juniper's not taking one, just like observing it.
I can
Got
pay
like-
you for this.
Of
By the
like
way.
really, there's just this really long set of talons that are just kind of like probably about the size of your eyebrows, just lifting it up, going.
Yeah.
Right, let's go steal some honey. Let's do
Around
it.
around about this time,
Alright,
you know,
ready.
you hear a voice from behind you. It's like, "All right, guys, what's going on here?" And you turn, and you see the two guards at the gate have now approached, noticing some sort of commotion.
I throw the watch that I just got from them and I start booking it.
Wait, just
Okay.
provide him with
Can
a
I-
watch. Give him a watch.
Towards
Can
the
I use
village
my
or away?
bullshitting ability to try and sway this in our favor?
You can certainly try. So-
Hello, fellas. We're just preparing our wares for the village fair, and we're just taking a moment to look over them. Getting our goods. We're all friends here. Nothing to see.
I just realised because we spoke about this before. Our koalas basically just scream. So are you just screaming at the guards?
You're just screaming at them.
This is true. So
do I roll anything for bullshitting, or is that because that's
So,
what I got apparently?
I'm gonna let you roll criminal at advantage because it is your specialist skill. But for the audience, these guards are just now stood looking at a very small, very human-looking person. A bit furry, but they do look very human as far as the guards are concerned because you have the highest human believability score. Just
I look like a
scream at
screaming
them.
child.
So, what did you get?
It's 1 and a 2.
Okay, so a 1 is what you needed.
And I take a point in criminal now, don't I?
Yes, you take a point in criminal and you lose a point in bear. So,
Oh my god. The balance.
so the guards hear this screaming, and one of them looks at the other and says, "Hey, Jerry, I don't know what it is about this person. I mean, at first it was like, oh, they're screaming, so they must be in trouble. But like, I don't know. It's just really cool. Not cool. Are you part of the entertainment? I mean, just come on in, yeah. Bring your friends as well. It's fun."
To which you guys would hear me just say, "Oh, well, thank you very much, thank you, guys. I had no fucking clue what they said. I do not understand common, but they're letting us in now. Let's go."
Well,
Before they
you
change their minds.
so you all understand common, but you can't speak it.
Okay, I'll take that
Okay.
back.
Well
I get 2
done,
thumbs up.
Hone.
They do look a bit like strangely at the rest of you, but they do let you all go through because clearly this is the entertainment for the festival. So 1 by 1. I mean, Boris, did you book it?
Look at Boris.
I started running towards the town. Yeah.
Okay, so they were about to give chase, but then were distracted by a screaming person. So you find yourself right in the middle thoroughfare of the village, and the rest of you begin entering. You could see Boris off in the distance, like in the crowd of people. You can just see like the top hat, like popping out. And we'll say that you do manage to
mindlessly wanders after.
Yeah. I'll say over the next couple of minutes you are able to catch up with Boris, and you're now in the middle of the festival. There are stalls everywhere. The streets are packed, and there's a few people looking at you like trying to figure you out, but most people, they're too busy to even notice that you're there. So you are now in the village.
Catch up to Boris, you just see him snarling and just, like, slowly making his way to the.
Making his way.
I was waiting for it.
Boris, I have a question for you.
Make it quick.
Right. What's your versatility when it comes to quick escapes and driving? Like, I just don't think we're going to get permission to bring that Rolls Royce in. Is there anything you can spot around here in case we need to make a quick escape?
Have my ways.
Thing is, only thing I'm imagining is like rolling on honey barrels, and I know that my legs are not long enough for that, and it's not exactly quick.
Good thing that you're teddy bear sized. You can be picked up.
Right, I don't know if you know this, but teddy bear is actually quite a derogatory term. And, no.
I don't know if you know this, but I don't care.
I can pick you up if you want, darling. I can take you, put you on my shoulder if you want.
Look, I'll admit, I like a little bit of upsies every now and again, but on my terms. On my terms.
I know.
Yes, please. Upsies, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab them and just pick them up and put them on my shoulder.
Like Juniper tried to do the
dropping
same
level.
thing and then went to pick you up instead.
Oh.
Me?
Yes, you were holding, just like
See-
because you're like
Definitely
like,
subtle.
oh, okay.
Around about
Subtle
around about
right
the same time, there's a very old, very wrinkled halfling woman just like trotting past, and she looks at the three of you in the midst of a double upsies, and she says,
Oh, what lovely children. You're so sweet. Have a lovely time. Yes.
and she starts trotting off.
And there with my tongue just kind of twirling around, just going, oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, that
Is it a bit
fucking
bloody
tongue.
from my
And
blood bit
Juniper's
you?
head just like nods,
Oh.
puts you down.
Man, that is the. No, we're gonna be polite, gonna be good. Never mind. That's cool. So are we? Is the building? Is it like
You
is it that
bet.
way? Or what?
You said be good. Are you bad?
I mean, sometimes.
Just Juniper again, like full semi-turn.
How bad can you be if you don't have the treasure maps of the G-spot?
Exactly.
Listen, I'm willing to admit that I don't know everything, but I do think I'm pretty knowledgeable on some things, and like I'm willing to learn, bro. Like I'm ready to expand my horizons, and
Barry G just over here with the stick and poke and not the constant. You know what? We're just gonna keep going.
To that remark, I unroll my tongue once more.
Sorry, your name. Berry G.
yeah.
You talk.
This is the lewdest honey heist I think I've ever been a part of. These are some horny bears.
Mhm.
What is it? As y'all say, as
Horny players.
as Boris says, like it's like you talk too much. Juniper is like slowly nodding along.
I mean, that's just like your opinion, man. That's fine. Like,
You cannot learn if you don't listen.
It's alright, darling. You'll learn one day. It's alright. Just kind of like pats you on the shoulder. It's alright.
I mean, you know, turnabout's fair play. You could listen to me about Bearcoin, but you all shut me down on that. So, like, I guess I'm gonna hoard that knowledge to myself. And
It's doomed to fail. Let's go.
this rambling is happening as walking and talking is
Mhm.
trying to kind of like move through the crowd, heading towards the building.
As you work your way through the markets and the stalls, a few of the stall keepers, that you can hear them crying out and all sorts of, you know, selling all their wares and such. You hear one that's like, "Welcome, friends! I'm Stalmer from the famous Stalmer's Baked Goods. Today you can get my fabulous honey muffins. That's right, folks. For just a 12 easy installments of $19.95, you can get a 12-month subscription to our fabulous honey muffin enterprise. Yes. Step right up here, folks." And across from them, you hear another one who's like, "All right, mate. Yeah, I'm Cliff, and I'm just selling junk here. Look. I've got some postcards, some badges here. I've got a T-shirt here which says Rhódania, Queen. You know, there's all sorts of shit. Like, I don't know. I'm not meant to be here today, so fucking, you know, if you just want it, I don't care. Like, you know, my boss might sack me. That's fine. I don't care." And
What if we stole it all?
Well, I was going to say, can I use my honey sense to see if these honey muffins are actually made from legitimate honey?
go ahead and give
Very
me
good.
a. Is it gonna be bear or criminal? Give me a bear with advantage. Roll for bear. I love that phrase. Roll for bear.
1 and a 5, so 1 if it's
Got a
advantage.
one. So yeah, you give them a good whiff as he goes, "Oh yes, please try them. Yes, these are the sample packs. You know, they just have a little bit of the recipe in them. It's, you know, and he just rambles on. And oh, that tongue!
Lick your tongue.
Oh my god! If we, I think that this tongue's gonna get this channel demonetized.
Oh my god.
Sunbear's tongues are like.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
You do detect a decent proportion of honey in these muffins, and you also, because you got one, you do detect that ahead of you, where you can now begin to see this building with the blue tapestry, you do sense a large honey presence within that area.
I mean, they're very, very good muffins. Yes, yes. And then just kind of turn to Killer and be like, I smell some of the good stuff.
Killer.
That's fascinating. I didn't know bears could be allowed into the festival, but you look kind of cute with your little yellow top. Oh, you're so cute. Maybe
We
go
are
find
not
your
bears.
owner.
We are not bears.
This
How
one's
dare you
screaming at me.
insinuate that we would have owners.
I'm gonna
Does
whack him
anyone-
with my tongue.
Oh god, that was slimy. Oh, why do I like that? Oh, I'm learning so much about myself today.
I'm gonna get your channel demonetized, honey.
I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go lie down. Oh, what a day.
For Juniper's part, sorry, Varus, you first. What? No? Okay. Alright. Juniper's gone over to the trinket stand.
Mm-hmm.
Juniper's very specifically looking for a very shiny small rock.
A very shiny small rock. Okay.
Gift for Mama.
Okay.
It's like tong 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 thud in front of the stand.
You see that the merchant sort of looks at you. Is like, all right, mate, just fucking help yourself, yeah. Like, I'm not even supposed to be here today, so just you can have what you want. Have the market stall. I don't care. Like, just
Juniper, Juniper growls out a thank you.
I don't get it. Oh, you're really scary, but you're also really cute. Oh, I don't understand this. Oh, it's weird. Oh, okay.
Sorry?
Can I join Juniper and start perusing? Just because I'm looking for something very specific, and I
Okay.
don't want you to scare him off before I can get it.
Okay, so tell me what you're looking for.
So, Juniper's after a very shiny rock,
Mhm.
and what other things were there? There were postcards and badges and
T-shirts.
And berets. And red
Like-
berets.
There is a red beret,
Okay, good.
and
Enough
there's
for
a
all of us?
there's enough for all of you. Some of them are in better condition than others.
Right, I'm gonna take all of them.
Okay.
And a Rhódania t-shirt. I'm gonna
And you take-
layer it.
Rhódania.
take it. You get a Rhódania Ass Queen T-shirt, which I'm probably going to have to make as a merch design now.
It's amazing.
Beautiful. I will pass everybody a red beret. We are now a collective.
Juniper puts it on their back.
Sky, roll me a
Sky,
D10 to
yeah.
see if you can balance it on top.
Right, because this is the
Yeah,
fifth
how many hats
hat.
have you got?
This would be
How
number
many hats
5.
do you have?
The beret!
I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 10.
The red
Okay.
beret.
I'm going to say that you have to be practiced in hat stacking to be able to stack so many hats. You know how to do it. You get that hat perfectly placed right on top.
Oh, yeah. We're good.
And Juniper, you do see that in the far corner of this little stall, there is just like a box with a bunch of rocks in it. And there is one very smooth surface shiny pebble that's in there. It's kind of like an onyx sort of colour. Quite nice. Looks like a river stone of some sort.
Juniper, reaches over and picks it up and with an incredibly swift motion, shoves it in their mouth and swallows.
Oh.
I'm not going to ask questions. If you've got everything, it just turns and runs away.
And as they're running away, the things that I'm after is I'd like to have anything that's vaguely keycardy sized. I'd like to have anything that's vaguely like cloth that I can tear apart and turn into something that can chloroform a dude if required, like that sort of stuff. It's like looking for things that are what is it, long, if there are any metal chopsticks or any sort of forks and stuff. Juniper like
looking
takes
for
them and
weaponry,
starts to, like,
essentially.
manipulate them with this with their bear strength into like lock picking tools, and then passes them over very slowly.
So, for the sake of brevity, I'll say that visiting a few of these stalls here, you're able to get all those items. In particular, you do swipe a jar of honey from one of the honey stands, which says Hypno Honey on the label.
Also, for the sake of brevity, the guy that was running away in fear got pelted in the head with a watch.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
2 watches because
Absolutely.
I chucked mine at him too.
bet.
Amazing.
So, I mean, if he lost
2
his job,
watches.
at least he could pilfer that, you know?
Very true.
I want to go over to Boris. I want to say, you look like you've got them keen observation skills. You noticed anything amiss?
I'm staring directly at 2 of these honey muffins and I'm swiping them, and then I'll look around. I mean, other than we just probably alluded that we are not in fact humans.
Of the bear kind, yeah, I know. I thought that was a little bit problematic.
And this fellow discovered a new kink of his.
A lot of people doing that today.
It's canon.
I don't know, GM, could I inspect the surrounding area, see if there's something off?
Sure, give me a criminal roll.
And that is a 3.
A 3. What's your current criminal score?
So with the success of my bear roll with Terrify, did that shift one over to criminal? Or did I get another one in bear?
That shifted to bear.
Okay. Yeah, no, so let me fix this up. Cool. So, that's a fail.
A fail, okay. You're trying to get a real sense of the surroundings and everything going on, but those honey muffins, man, they smell really good.
In that case, I swipe 2 more.
Okay.
Now, if
Did
I were
I
to...
have-
Sorry. I was just wondering, like, if I ate one of these honey muffins, would it count as eating honey?
Yes.
Cool. I swipe 2 more.
Okay.
Here's
Here's the healer, everybody.
Loading up on the supplies I see, I too often toe the line between my 2 lives, bear and drop bear. It's a real tough one.
the Juniper's part. Should I have rolled criminal when I was like constructing like the tool picks and the lock picks and stuff?
No, it's fine.
All right. I
Boris,
passed.
if anything,
What is it? I just passed the lock picks over to Jezza. Just like a full like manipulated crushed set over.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Slow nod.
Just kind of pocket it.
Okay, anything else before
Take the
you...
rocks as well.
Anything else
in the
before you head
pocket.
over to the building?
does Boris look like he's pocketing all those honey muffins for himself? Or is he looking to help the group? I'm not sure if I've sussed him out yet. Or is he inscrutable? Is it impossible for me to say?
What's the Honey Heist equivalent of an insight check?
I guess it's criminal, right?
Vibe
If
check.
you're using your instincts, is it bear? But
That's
if you're using
true.
your criminal instincts, is it criminal?
Is this bear, going to share the honey around? Is he like a communist, or is he like a capitalist? I don't know.
They drive
Okay.
a Rolls Royce.
If he goes the wrong
gosh.
way, I'll slap him. I'll unlock his kink then if he goes the wrong way.
Oh my god.
Our honey comrade.
Go
I
ahead
don't
and
know
make
what
a
you're
bear
talking-
roll. And Boris, if you wish to contest, feel free to also make a bear roll.
That's a 6.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh no. I got a 2 in there, which matches my current score.
Okay, so that's a success. So, Boris, you may reveal whether or not you are keeping them for yourself or everyone else, whilst you roll me a D100.
Oh no.
I'm
Yes.
keeping them for myself. And that's a 63.
A 63.
Oh no.
I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So as it's gonna be interesting. Roll me a d6.
Uh-oh.
That's a 6.
Okay, so as you get this like very judging look from the drop bear, you go to like mutter something back. You accidentally bite your tongue, which then starts bleeding, and you sort of go, and unconsciously actually mutter the incantation for a spell.
Oh no.
Which, because of a 6, affects Killer. As the rest of you just see Killer vanish in front of you.
Killer, no!
Killer, from your perspective, you are now floating free in this weird space-like sky, as you have been banished to the astral sea.
What the fuck? This bear is tripping.
I'm just gonna start swimming and sniffing for things to astrally eat and kill.
Oh,
I wasn't too attached to them, but what the hell did you just do?
He's a wizard bear.
Hell yeah.
You bit
You're a
your
wizard.
tongue. Why am I American? You bit
Have we
your
just gone
what?
forever?
I hate that hair.
Like,
Uh,
I think Juniper like leans over to where they were, like does a big huff, and it goes teleportation.
I have no idea what that means. I've only just graduated from incantations and enchantments. How do we get her back?
Maybe will happen in their own time.
With banishment, do I have conscious decision on if they come back or not?
Not with this particular one, but as this is happening, you see that the old woman from earlier is now walking over towards Boris. Oh dear, you appear to have done something to your tongue. And there is a loud popping sound from above her as Killer apparates in the air above and lands directly on the old woman with a large splat.
Oh my god, poor old lady. Oh no.
She's gonna turn to dust anyway.
And amidst the packed streets, no one really notices. So
I'd like to think that Juniper's frame is large enough that it's blocking most of it.
pretty much nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Stop munching, we've got other better things to do. Just kind of like lift them up from the scruff of their neck and just kind of put them
I mean,
back on their feet.
it's not the best meal you've had, Killer. It's a little stringy.
There's just a little string. She's just.
We should hide the body.
Wipe your gob as well. Jesus.
It's
It's fine.
like, what is it? Juniper takes one of the ripped up Yas Rhódania Yas Queen shirts and passes it to Killer to wipe their face with.
Mm-hmm.
Boris
Right.
will grab the halfling by the hand and just continue walking towards the factory.
The head I was eating off of the halfling, I'm gonna take one of my hats and put it on top of their head to try to.
Just weekend at Bernie's it.
Oh my god.
Amazing. If there
And
was
then roll up the
inspiration in
sleeve.
this game, I would give you it.
Honey.
Okay. So, you eventually, after a few hijinks, manage to make your way towards the building as described by the person who hired you, with the blue tarp over the top of it. And you can see that at the front entrance there are 2 guards stood either side of the door, and as you spend a couple of minutes watching, you can see that there's another 4 guards patrolling around the building. And as you sort of scope it out, you get round the back. You can see that there are a few horses and carts round the back door, which is not guarded, apart from the guards coming round every now and again, and a very small open window above it. Maybe just a little bit, just the right size for a small bear-like creature to crawl through, perhaps. And as you're looking at this, you all hear a voice off to the side. Well, look here, brother. Looks like we've got some other bears in disguises. As you look across the way and you see 2 more bears in equally
Oh my
interesting
God.
disguises. You see one of them is wearing one of these Rhódania Ask Queen t-shirts, which has been sort of ripped into a crop top style. And the other one is wearing some sort of like pirate costume, or what was a pirate costume that clearly didn't fit them, so it's very like tight around here and around the waist. Ugh!
You're.
What
I was
have we
just
got
gonna
here?
comment on your clothes are a bit crap, aren't they?
Have you heard this, brother? I'm being told that my fashion choices are shite from someone wearing a
Nonsense.
fucking fluorescent yellow t-shirt.
So you
Okay.
said crap,
At least
actually.
I'm fashionable and I'm making a statement, innit?
Yeah, the statement you're making is that you don't have a fucking clue about fashion, love. But it's fine.
Leon's totally in right now, bro. Like, chill.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
They
you're really
got it
harshing the
right as
vibe
well.
here.
As the
Whoa.
muscle, I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna flex and it's gonna bust
Off those sleeves.
under my trench coat.
Can I please provide backup just
Mhm.
from sheer size and like the head turning to the side?
Okay, both of you roll for bear with advantage.
That's so funny.
Honestly, my thing's more like I'm trying to like see and figure out if it's fashion.
Okay,
3,
so
4,
3.
which is a success on my end.
So that's
Yeah,
a
3 and a
success.
4.
Okay, what's your current bear score, Sky?
I'm equal in both so far.
Okay, so success for both of you. So you see that the one that's been doing all the talking sort of like takes a step back and actually realizes, oh, you guys are quite intimidating. Is that a honey badger? Jesus, I didn't know they could flex like that. That's actually mildly impressive. Sorry, didn't mean to cause offense. Just what are you trying to break into this place too?
Are you also hired?
Well, no, we work for ourselves. Like we're trying to set up a new company, like liberating bears across Rhódania kind of thing.
So
We're
you're
trying
wanting
to
to
like
start a company. You have my interest.
Just ignore them.
look.
Seriously.
My brother over there, Wade, he invested in Bearcoin once and it didn't go particularly well for him, which is why we're now in this position. So I'm going to politely decline your offer.
I mean, any publicity is good publicity in my personal opinion. So like, I'm sorry you had bad experience. I will say though, like, I'm not just involved in Bearcoin. Like, I've diversified my portfolios. So like, I have a lot of different options for entrepreneurs such as yourself. And also, there's the option of subcontracting. Like, we've been hired by somebody, you could potentially help with us. Like, it's a business proposal, man. It's an opportunity.
Are they distracted, would you say?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to start climbing in the window.
Okay.
I think
Cool.
Juniper with their stupidly 360 style head is slowly shuffling their body as you move around because they know that you're going.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead and roll for. No, you're a koala. Koalas can climb. Roll for bear.
I'm rolling for bear.
Mm-hmm.
6, which is much higher than my best score.
Roll me a d100 as you get halfway up and proceed to fall back on the floor.
I'm dropping.
You dropped bear.
Question.
70.
70. Okay. Question?
Question. If you fail, do you put a point from bear into criminal, or is it and nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
So, a 70, did you say, yeah?
The drop bear is dropping.
Okay. So you fall from this wall that you have attempted to scale and land. You're okay, but then you hear this and you look over to your left as a hellhound has apparated immediately next to you and is now staring you down.
I'm going to point at 2 bears and I'm going to say, fuck them up! And I'm going to start climbing again.
All right. Okay, I'm the muscle. That's what I do. I'm going to go up to the hellhound and I'm going to lick it from snout to top of head.
All right.
You're going to lick a hellhound.
Hell yeah.
So, give me... So, because this is essentially combat, we'll make the rolls, but you don't need to move the points. So give me a bear roll with advantage, and you can keep the points as they are.
I need to roll low, right?
Yeah, low is good.
Okay, I rolled a 2.
A 2, okay. That's fine, you succeed. So, describe how you're attacking this hellhound that's appeared.
It shows up, it looks like it'd be tasty. I'm just gonna lick it, scraping my teeth along its head. Kind of just trying to get some flesh and some fur and flavor, like in a moose boosh before we get into the meal.
Vaguely sulfuric.
It's like a very well done steak, like almost too well done, to the point where it's a bit charcoaly, but it's not bad. I mean, it's a very much an acquired taste, but you're a fan.
Like char grilled.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna in my old age, you kind of lose your sense of taste, and I usually tend to oversalt my meat, so you taste very good.
Okay. This hellhound is entranced by the creature that has just skipped many bases with it from its perspective. And in its own language, which you don't understand, is now sort of going, oh, hey, well, this is going very quick. Oh, God, I don't know, maybe come back to mine some point. We can open up some wine, and then poof, it vanishes.
I think I got a new pen pal.
Juniper pulls out one of the postcards.
Boris goes to the front door.
What's that, sorry?
Boris goes to the front door.
Okay.
Very good. I'm still going to try and go through the window.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, I totally know how this works. You just ram straight through the back door, and if they don't expect it, you get right through.
Right, so there's going to be one of us at the back door, one of us at the window, and one of us at the front door, and then we'll just divvy up so that we at least have a buddy system.
Could I make a suggestion? I'm pretty sure that I was given some keys, wasn't I?
You were given lockpicks.
Lockpicks, even. Yeah, I mean, I could give it a go if you want.
There's also
Rather than
two guards.
causing a commotion. Huh?
There's also two guards still standing out the front of all of this.
Well, that
Right,
so
well, are those
you're all at the
guards
back
hanging out?
door, and the two
Yeah.
guards are at the front door. But around about this time, the guards
Right, we're
that
gonna have
are
to kill 'em.
circling around do turn the corner
Okay,
and just sort of
They need
stop
to die.
to take in their surroundings.
killer, go.
What was it? Boris was doing something, no?
Oh, Boris is
Boris, go.
heading up towards the front door and gonna take
Yeah.
care of those guards.
So, before taking care of these guards now, you, oh gosh, Barry, wait, what is it? Is it Barry? Barry G?
Barry, yes.
Yeah. Mentioned about just ramming straight through the back door.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah, that's totally how it works.
again, dearie, that's what preparation in the map is gonna be for. I don't think I don't think you lift your game as much as you talk about it.
No, like it totally works every time. Like most of the time they don't even really get mad. Like a little mad, but like nothing I can't handle.
So, is this just like a non-stop buffet for me, or are we gonna try to get these guys to sleep, or am I just
Like-
eating them?
What is it? Juniper's going with Boris. I don't know what Boris's plan was, but Juniper's slowly reaching in for like the sleep honey and has slathered the rags that they've made out of the t-shirt. But whatever Boris is doing is coming first, as like they're lifting it up.
Okay.
This is
So-
wonderful. I love this.
So the guards are approaching while this is happening. Boris, you get to the door.
Are there guards at the front door?
They appear to have been distracted away by something. You're not quite sure what, but you see them further down the street.
Okay. Feeling just this lumbering hulk behind me. Tear down that door, you think?
I mean, we could just open it, and she goes to see if she can reach and open the door naturally. Does it open naturally?
It does.
Yeah, so she pulls the door open, and then gestures inside,
Good work.
and like pulls the other door open because I'm picturing a double sword situation, so she can actually get in, and then closes it neatly behind her, and then like thinking about it as like we've gotten a little bit further in, depending on how far in we get, she's gonna sprinkle down some of the forks and some of like the fucked up shrapnel she's essentially made is like caltrops, except with like a slight strategic path.
Amazing. So while you're doing that, I'll say it takes a hot minute to get you in through the door. So it's quite a
Lots of
squeeze.
tugging and pulling.
While that's happening, the other two guards round the back, for the rest of you, are approaching. What do we do?
I think I'm still trying to go through the window,
Mhm.
but I'll still shout what I shouted.
Yeah.
Get him!
So you're like probably half hanging out of the window at this point as they get close enough, and they're like one of them's looking up and the other one's like looking at the rest of you. And
I flip him the bird before I drop into the building.
Oh man. Killa, these guys are paleo, right? I'll help.
Awesome. As they get close, I'd be like, so I find it's really great to just, when they get close enough, go for the throat and use them like a caprice, Capri Sun, and you just, then they can't scream and it's just all juice, you know?
I would like to maul whatever guard Killa is not mauling actively.
okay,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll for bear.
A 1! Capri Sun!
Oh no! I got a 5.
Okay, so that's a 5 and a 1. Very well.
I'm just standing
So-
here observing this, just like, what the fuck?
So, Berry G, it was a good attempt. Your claws are not made for this level of physical aggression, shall we say? Fortunately,
tablet.
however, there is as you lunge forward and miss, the next thing you see is a spray of red as Killer goes to work on both of these guards, and within the next few moments, as the drop bear drops in to the inside of the building,
Drop bear.
there is naught but a puddle and some armor on the ground.
Oh my god.
Successful carnage. You also have officially broken into the building.
Is there a way for me to open that back door from the inside so that they don't have to unpick it?
You can see that it is locked, but with one of those, chain locks.
And look, I open it for them.
Yep.
Guys, get in here.
Yes,
We
bruv.
have split the party.
I think I might have scratched my tablet. It's fine. I have insurance. It's fine. And I tuck it into my bag and hurry in.
I just kind of stare at Berry G like, why do I feel like this is your first job?
Okay, here's the thing. Usually what I do is the tech side of things. So I'm not really a field bear. I'm more of an office bear, but I can do some really cool shit if there's any security systems or anything. I'm real good with that.
He's a newbie. They're new guys.
I'm
They're
not a fucking newbie. Man.
They're a new bear.
Newbie.
So, at this point,
I
as
came
the
here to
group
have a good time. I'm feeling so attacked right now.
as the group has now entered the building, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break to hydrate and stuff. So we'll see you back here in 5 minutes or so for the conclusion of the Honey Heist. See you in 5.
God. See you in a bit.
And hello, welcome back. We are done with our break, but we are not done with tonight's Rhódania Honey Heist. The group of bears has just assembled within the targeted building where the Khosari honey is rumoured to be stored and being manufactured for the festival. Can the group escape with the recipe, with some honey perhaps, and with their lives, or most likely taking other people's lives, let's be honest. So, we jump right back in as the group have utilised the front and back entrances, and some stand at one end of the corridor, and at the far end of the corridor we see the back entrance where the rest of the group are currently located, and you all see each other from the ends of the corridor, and you see about halfway down there is a corridor coming off to the side and no other ways forward, so it looks like that might be your way ahead.
It's just
Looks like that might be our way ahead.
Is this a long corridor?
It's quite a long corridor, yeah.
Just between us and the back?
Yes.
Okay, as Juniper galumps slowly forward after laying all of their cloud traps, and would like to. I don't know if is there any flour or anything around?
Any flour?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Would like to pinch a bag of flour.
Mm-hmm.
And for no particular reason. Yes?
I say, we could say that there's a flashback sequence where you procure some flour.
Yes, alright. So we go back to the marketplace amongst all of these trinkets where Juniper's just swallowed the pebble to give to Mama, and all of this other stuff. The muffin cart salesperson has gone off, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
goes over and goes over to essentially like any of the baking cart, and just like swipes an entire bag of flour and ties it to the vague waste. Either side. And if there's a box of matches or some sort of flint as well, I'd like to take that too.
Okay, there's no matches. There's definitely a flint.
Alright, I'd like to take the flint as well.
Okay. So,
Also, any alcohol I smell.
Oh, there's alcohol everywhere. This is a festival.
Yep.
Everyone's getting
I'd like
pissed.
to take
Is it
some
mead?
alcohol too. Thank
Is
you.
it mead because it's all honey?
Yeah, let's say it's mead.
Does mead count as honey in Honey Heist?
Sorry?
Do you reckon mead counts as honey in Honey Heist? Because if it does, Al Capone is going to go down a very dark route very fast.
I thought there was mead and then there's honey mead. That's what I thought.
Mead is
Yeah.
like honey.
Yeah, to my mead is always a honey wine, and it's you have the
Quick,
option
TikTok,
of adding
start
other
making
things into
meads.
it.
Fermenting honey with water.
Hmm.
And then we like flash forward, takes like a small paws full of the flour, gives it a chuck in the general direction of the entirety of the corridor. Checks.
Okay. So, for those of you at home, a flashback sequence is something that any of the players can initiate pretty much any time so that they can amend one of their points on their stats, which
Thank you.
you have now done. And as the flour scatters down the corridor, it does seem to catch something in the light, as you now notice that embedded in the walls of the corridor all the way down, there's these really small crystals. And as the flour scatters through, they seem to reveal beams of light going between the crystals.
Is it a laser barrier?
It's a laser wall.
Hold on.
Oh
And they're all
God,
placed
guys.
in different angles right through the corridor.
Can I
We're
make a
gonna need some
suggestion? You
mirrors.
don't walk through them. Don't do that. Might chop you to pieces.
So I hold up my little arcane tablet and go, I think this is my time to shine. I think I can turn them off. If I can put out a frequency that jams the signal of those arcane crystals, then it'll make it so the lasers aren't able to fire off.
You know, I think you have a lot of experience in turning things off. The idea, you go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm really good at that. Wait. Well, that's rude.
What, are you gonna fling your Bitcoin at or your bear coin at it or something?
Get the name right. It's Bear Coin. Jeez, do you want my
Whatever.
help or not? And I'm gonna sit down with my tablet and I'm gonna start like tapping
All
on
right,
it.
intern.
To try to put out a signal jam, basically, to make it so that the lasers no longer work and are no longer
Okay.
transmitting.
So as you begin tapping away at this arcane tablet, a little sort of hologram shows up from the screen, and it's of a really small paperclip with eyes, and it says, "It appears you are trying to hack the system. Would you like some assistance?"
No, Clippy, I'm good at this. Come on.
That's so funny.
I never thought Clippy would show up in D&D, but here we are.
There you go. It's canon.
Now.
Childhood unlocked.
There's
So-
so much like I hate when people put these assistants into it. It's just useless code. Get out of here, bro.
Go ahead and roll for criminal with advantage. So your hacker skills.
All right, I got a 3 and a 2.
All right, so that will be a success. You tap away furiously at the tablet, and the laser grid seems to have been deactivated.
All right, I don't know how long I can keep this up, so let's go.
That's what she said.
Calling me a rookie. You better start putting some respect on my name. Like, I'm a part of this crew. I'm a vital part of this crew. Let's fucking go.
All right, intern. All right.
During the 5 minutes that took, I will take out one of my muffins. I'll look at it and I'll hand it over to Juniper, and I'll take one of my muffins and I'll eat it. And
I will take the muffin and I will like look at it. Thank you. And then tuck it into the bag of things that are slowly accumulating at the hip to eat at a later date, because I have a feeling Juniper's about to get very criminal in this little bit.
Oh boy.
Patch, can I, as we're walking through, this is obviously a setup, right? To stop people from getting to the honey recipe. I would like to essentially check the traps as we go to see if I can tell or notice anything that might be coming that would put us, that would hurt the bear team, the red berets that I care about very much.
Okay. Oh, the red berets. Forgot about that. Yeah. Give me a criminal roll.
Criminal 6 again.
A 6. You haven't the clue because you're a little bit distracted by this tingly sensation that takes over your body. Please roll me a D100.
If that was a divine intervention, it would have worked. 19.
A 19. Okay. You feel this weird vibration in your body, and
Okay.
like your arm starts to move on its own, and it starts glowing like this green
Oh my
ambient
God.
light as you slam it to your chest as you cast Eldritch Blast on yourself.
Guys, I am Iron Man.
And the first thing you do after doing so, you take the damage. I mean, we're not using hit points in this, so it hurts, and you just have this uncontrollable urge, and you give in to this urge as you point to who would be the nearest person to the drop bear.
My absolute bestie, Boris. I'm sorry.
Okay.
we're at the other end of the hall. We came in
Never mind. Barry G.
Okay, so you point at Barry G, and according to this, you shout, "This is all your fault."
Oh no.
You bloody decked it.
This is
Whoa,
all your fault.
Whoa. No. Like, what?
Blame the intern.
He's gonna need
Sorry.
that map sooner than I thought. Here you go, dear.
It's just, listen, it's really hard to be a dude in public nowadays.
I bet it's really
Like,
hard.
it's really hard. Like, we get attacked from so many fronts just being guys.
Yeah, I
Like,
bet-
I'm
I bet
just,
you're the hottest.
it's really
You think you've
upsetting.
been attacked? Let me show you the meaning of that word. I'm sorry. I don't know if it actually does anything, but it's the shock, I'm sure.
I imagine you're just standing there, like going, ah!
You're
like
just
nothing's
standing there
happening.
like that, probably doing the koala scream
like doing the 11.
as like the smoke from burnt fur off your chest begins to lift off after
So I
casting.
think this is active malice, and that look, I think this is active malice, and I don't know about you, but I feel like I should move a point from bear into criminal, but it's up to you.
I mean, what are your points currently? Where are they?
They're balanced. Otherwise, I would have
then-
not suggested this.
Then go ahead.
Embrace the chaos.
Yeah.
I think Juniper leans down to Boris and says, "Can people hack arms?"
I don't know what hacking is. These kids nowadays and the arcane stone tablet thingies, I don't understand.
We do not have it where I am from.
Where are you from?
It smells prettier than here.
It smells better than here. You think they're done yet? I'm gonna toss my beret down the hall.
Okay.
Like,
It lands?
Does it no lasers?
are lasers? Are there lasers? Boris
The-
doesn't trust anything.
Well, you toss it down and it lands on the floor and gets a bit of flour on it from the previous tossing of flour. Other than that, nothing else really happens.
Cool. I start walking down the hall, looking on
Cool.
either side, looking for a door, and I step on the beret and continue.
Wow.
As you step on the beret, like Juniper like looks down slowly, picks up the beret, dusts it off, and passes it back to you.
Oh.
I'm personally offended about that, but it's fine.
Take it.
You dropped this.
So I did. And I'll put it in my coat.
And then continues to follow down the hallway.
Mm-hmm. So as you all meet in the center of the hallway where this turnoff is, you look down and you can see that there doesn't appear to be any more of these crystals in the walls where the laser grid came from. But you can see that at the very end of this corridor there are 2 rooms on either side, and there is a room immediately to your left, and you can see some sort of light coming from within it, from the doorway.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Um,
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say, may I use my innate abilities of like seeing in the dark and stuff, like as all bears do, just like as like moving forward to see if I can see, glimmers of more lasers or stuff like that.
So you have a good look around. You can't see any more lasers specifically, but there's definitely some weird shit going on. As
Before I was gonna say, before I go in, can I use my honey sense again?
yep,
See if there's like a beep, 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 beep sort of situation.
give
Do you
give
say
me a
beep?
Yeah, beep.
give me a bear roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'll just go beep, beep. Sorry?
Bear
roll
roll
with
with
advantage.
advantage. Yes.
So that's a 1,
Okay.
and that's a 4, so a 1.
All right. So 1. Yep. You immediately get a incredibly strong sense of honey from the rooms at the far end of the corridor, one on either side. None in the room nearby. That's directly in front of you, the one that you're approaching. But there's definitely some in the other rooms.
I'm going the other way. I'm gonna go like towards the other, not the room I was intentionally gonna go into, but
Okay.
towards the beeping of honey.
So you're gonna walk past that door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sharing this information with us? Or no?
I mean, I might as well.
My suggestion,
Well, just to you.
They may
not to
not
the
keep-
intern or anything like that.
right, between you and me, I don't know why, but I have a feeling they might keep the honey recipe away from the honey. I don't know, but I got a tingling in my toes. I got a little sweat on my brow, and I got a little sniff, and I want to go in that room. But maybe once we've already gotten our fill of honey, I don't know about you. I'm not here to steal your thunder. But if there's nothing in there, I want to know for sure.
I like the cut of your jib.
I like the jib of your cut. I don't know what that means.
All right, Bucko, let's go in then, eh?
On 3 together.
Yeah. Wait,
You
are
and
we
me.
pounding it in, or are we just like
Wait,
very surreptitiously
I don't
open
know
the door?
nothing about
Yeah.
pounding,
Juniper
but
reaches to
I'm
the
happy
doorknob
to go
open
on like
the
a dinner
door.
date.
I do, I can
like,
help.
Wiggle,
like,
wiggle, wiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
wiggle, wiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Is this like a dancing date?
Well, it's just sometimes works when I try and open a door.
Oh, you're not talking about dating at all. Okay, never mind.
I mean,
I'm
we
gonna leave
could
that
if you want. I
behind.
mean, you're small, you're cute, and you're fluffy, but maybe after
let's
this, no.
Let's open this door and then let's revisit this conversation.
All right.
Barry,
Put-
are you coming with
We'll
us?
put a pot on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll put honey
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, no, totally.
right.
Yeah, absolutely down. Yeah, let's go.
So as
Oh, the
let's
door.
do this.
Right, yeah.
so as you're all
going to
having
the
this
Yeah, we're going to the
conversation
door.
in front of this wide open door, which was not
Oh, right.
Oh,
closed,
it's open.
Oh no.
Um, and you look in, you now see that, well, the first thing that you notice is where the light is coming from. There is a desk And over the desk, you see lots of large crystals hanging from string. And as you look at the crystals, you see like images in them of the corridors of the building. And some of them you see views of the festival from outside. It's an arcane crystal, closed circuit crystal television network.
They got security cameras.
Guys, it's a closed crystal teleportation vision network.
Yeah, this is the videos that I was telling you about, although the ones I was watching earlier were different. But yeah, no, this is what that is.
The next thing
if
you
you want
notice...
You can stay in here if you want, but nursery pen for you.
The next thing you notice is there is a chair in front of that desk, and you see a guard sat with feet up on the desk.
Oh my!
Somehow,
Honey in there.
Somehow hasn't noticed any of you yet, despite the fact that from his perspective it would be and that as he appears to be picking at his nails and going
I would like to the prepared, like, essentially chloroform rag. Are you getting the Rhypna honey out?
Oh my!
Yeah, I'd like to get the
Yes,
Rhypna honey and the Yas Queen. It's like Rhódania Yas Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to, if it's possible. I'm very large, so it's gonna be like a very violent giant motion. I'd like to leap across the front and just slap it in their face so it says it's just the Yas Queen part all up on the front of the face to knock them out, and also knowing my own strength probably knocks them to the floor.
I thought you were gonna say concave their face in, but that's probably more a pillow.
So I'd like you to give me a criminal roll. I'm going to give you advantage because he's distracted, and I'm also going to make a roll of my own, which we'll see what happens. All right, perfect success. And okay, so you are successful in getting the jump on this guy, getting the rag to their face, and as you pull them back, you slam them. The chair tips as they land on the floor. You forget your own strength, though, as with this critical success, you see a large flash of red as the back of their head collides with the concrete of the floor, and there is a large... So it kind of worked.
There's like a... Oops. And then like leans down again with the impossibly large like frame, looking absolutely terrifying to anybody looking, but is like whispering, "I'm very sorry."
We have killed 5 people. We're probably going to need a getaway vehicle soon.
And then I would like to check if they've got keys.
Okay.
Did Boris have anything to say in response to what the drop bear said?
Yeah, so all he said is got it, but I would like to do a flashback scene.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god.
And this probably this
I appreciate the Dr. Who
flashback scene is like way to the way before, whatnot, when Boris apparently heisted this 1956 Rolls Royce off of a captain. It's on this little garage area, which is really just a bunch of trees that are really densely like put together, and he's just like hung fabric over it to kind of hide the car. He's like going in, and he like kind of adjusts something in the arcane reactor of this car. There's this little stone that he kind of taps to it, and he puts it back in his pocket. And with that, that would be, I feel like, criminal, because as we go back to the future, to the present, to the now, he clicks, like kind of taps his talons on this little stone and calls the Rolls Royce through the city, through the town to the factory.
Amazing. Okay. I'm gonna add that to the list as well.
Distracted by crackers. What just happened?
He Tesla summoned the Rolls Royce to the factory.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I was thinking.
So we find out Boris's real name is Elon Tusk.
Elon Tusk. Well, I mean, you don't know the BB yet.
Okay, so the guard is incapacitated, for much of a better word.
Permanently.
Permanently, yes. And
It's not a bad way to go. It's really not.
So sorry.
the room is clear.
He's just sleeping.
As for as Juniper's at the desk, can Juniper have just torn open again, not knowing strength, pulls open the drawers to check for key cards or any sort of information?
So, oh yeah, because you wanted to check you wanted to loot the guy as well, didn't you? So you look through the drawers and you don't really find anything. But when you loot the guard, you do find a set of keys, and you also find a note on a piece of paper. And as you unfold it and you read it, it says, "Hi, sweetheart. Just to let you know that dinner will be ready at 6 as usual. Don't worry, my love. Only 2 days away from retirement."
That's always 2 days away from retirement. It's never 3.
And then
It's
a
always
big
2 days
heart
away.
at the bottom.
Can they read common? We can understand common, but can we read it?
That is a very good question, actually.
I think that should be up to
It
the
just looks like
individual.
ASCII. That's all it looks like
I feel
when we were trying to read it.
I feel like Juniper can probably
Wingdings all
smell-
across the page.
Yeah, exactly.
Juniper probably can't read it, but I feel like Juniper could probably smell the scent of a mate, right? That intermingling of smells goes oh, double whoops,
We're in the Omegaverse
Double
now.
whoops.
and goes, I have keys, I've killed them. Sorry.
Can I look in the crystals to see if there's any other guards that might die about?
It was
So you
intending to knock them out.
Look
So
for
you
those
look
2
in-
extra bears too.
Yeah.
very good. So
'cause I'm
you
gonna eat
look.
them.
You look in
Look,
all the
full
different
killer dinner.
crystals, and you see all the different viewpoints. Some of them from the actual festival. You can see the area where you had the encounters with the merchants. You can see that there's some guards there that seem to be taking questions from people that were there. And you...
Is there a camera of the exterior where we met those 2 bears?
There is indeed.
Can I run out there, wave at the cameras, and then run back? Did you guys slay me?
You...
Do we see them?
You did indeed see them.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
You see in some of the
It's
other
almost like
ones.
magic, innit?
You can see that
Yeah.
there is a camera feed of the corridor just outside this room where all the lasers were. And you can see that there are cameras in each of the rooms at the end of the corridor. In one of them, you see a guard and someone in chef's attire over a very large pot of what looks like honey stirring away, and they seem to be arguing about something. You don't get any sound from this arcane security network, but they clearly look to be having an animated dispute. And in the other, you see a storeroom with barrels upon barrels upon barrels, with labels on the front, which you can just make out, have the Khosari logo on them. Looks like it might be the honey storeroom. And there are many, many barrels of this honey. There's also 2 bear-like figures in the room that look like they're trying to open up one of the barrels.
Oh god.
Are they the Ouija
Competition.
boys? The Ouija bears that we saw before?
The Ouija bears. They are indeed the bears you encountered earlier, yes.
Okay.
I would like
For
to...
anyone unfamiliar with the term Ouija's, Glaswegian. But yeah.
Oh, right. I thought you meant like summoning demons, and I was like, when did that happen? What did I
Me
miss?
too. I'm like,
Ouija bear,
so The
Ouija
Shining.
bear.
It's like, cool, so The Shining, but brothers instead of sisters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push my way to the front, and I'm going to look at these crystals, which Boris kind of hops disapprovingly of, but like, we'll look anyway, and look for an office that is not this one.
Okay. You take a minute to look through all the different crystals. It doesn't appear like there is.
Boris, I think I know what you're trying to do, and I think I might be able to help. Sometimes security guards, they can like change the direction of the security crystals. So like, give me just a second, and I'll see if I can take control of these. And I hold up my arcane tablet.
Okay.
How
You're
long
attempting-
will this take?
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll try to beat my previous record. And I'm going to sit down with the arcane tablet, and I would like to try to hack into the security cameras to see if I can make them move.
Okay, go ahead
good.
and give me a criminal roll with advantage.
Okay.
So here's a thought while you do that. Maybe not everything's written down. Maybe the recipe is the chef. So we
Steal
keep them
the chef.
and they
We
know what
kidnap
to
them.
do. But she takes off her crown, gets it ready. Well, you guys suss that out. We've got some friends in the back.
What did you say? A Capri Sun?
Yeah, this one I'm thinking of wrapping my crown around their throat, squeezing it really hard, watch the brains turn real red.
I like the way you think.
I'm
Go,
mildly frightened, but like,
Juniper's
usually
like-
okay with it.
What is
At
it?
the
Juniper's
moment, I was going to
Mama
say,
said
though,
we're not
at the
supposed to
moment, the
have
only thing I
fun.
want. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like Juniper's like, Mama always says don't hurt friends. Is looking very confused.
Well, Jezza is very much nodding in agreement. That at the moment, the only thing I want dripping down my hands is pure golden goodness in the form of honey.
I'm so
That's
glad
all I
you
want.
added in the form of honey.
That's what I did.
This is oddly
Based on
I
everything
keep
else that's come out of
seeing,
your mouth so
like
far this
Patch's
time,
face
I'm
go,
really pleased
oh, you went
that we
there?
went there and not all the other places we could have gone.
Mm.
Why don't we separate into blood team and honey team, and we can work together to achieve our mutual goals?
Okay, well, first of
I
all,
like that.
let's have the result of the hacking.
Yes, I got a 5 and a 2.
A 2.
And my... Yes, I think 2 should be a success for this.
Yeah, what's your criminal score?
Criminal score... Oh, criminal is 4, so...
Okay, so-
Uh-oh.
Okay. So your criminal score is
And
now
it's
5, but that is a success.
Don't worry about it.
So it takes you a hot minute, but you are able to move the vision of the crystals around. So much that you can even zoom and enhance to an extent. And you concentrate on the one where the chef and the guard is and where they are arguing, and you zoom in and enhance. And you see on the table next to them where the chef keeps pointing, you see what looks like it could be a recipe.
Think I got our target, bros. It's him,
Nice.
chef.
So you're seeing honey then, eh?
in the room where they're making the honey.
You're too good with that.
I mean, listen, old timer, like, if you want to learn something from the new generation, just, like, take some time. Listen, we can talk.
Eat your honey muffin. I'm not responsible for you going feral. I don't give a shit. I am responsible for returning you in one piece.
It's really nice of you, but, like, I'm pretty sure that muffins aren't paleo, and...
Oh my god.
And you're a bear.
Juniper's like
Really
debating
to that, aren't you?
honey.
Actually, I've been meaning to say this, but you eat like human people, right? You know, those actually came about in the Miocene period, not the Paleolithic period. So nothing you eat, humans aren't really paleo.
I'll tell you something. It's thank God you're not vegan, eh? Because then you wouldn't be
That
able
would
to
be
have any
like-
of this.
Oh, no, bro, I could never
Really
be vegan.
bad.
Oh, God.
I like honey too much. Let's be honest.
Is it possible to zoom in and maybe just write down the ingredients from there? Since you're all
Zoom, enhance.
ethnicity?
Let me try. I'm gonna try to zoom enhance and see if I can get to the actual recipe card.
Okay. You rolled well. You didn't roll quite that well for it. You can get up close, but it is still a bit blurry. This arcane technology is still in its infancy, shall we say, in this blessed world.
Sorry, bro, no can do. Close, but we gotta actually, like, get the real deal.
Yeah.
Same thing with this muffin. Like, it's close, but, like, I want the real deal, you know?
Real close
I'm
there,
worth
yeah. You are
Yeah.
getting that close.
Can I terrify them into eating
I
it?
feel like you're talking about this self-care bullshit, but should we get on with the job then?
Yeah.
Well, while you guys do that, I'm gonna go squeeze some head, maybe grab some barrels and get that ready to go. So we have
Right,
extra.
who's on honey team? Who's on blood team? I'm gonna be on honey team.
That's probably
Wherever
why
you
it's
are, babe.
I have plans.
blood.
Okay.
I'll try to go for
Gonna-
the recipe, sure. Whatever team that is.
I'm gonna look at the crystals. Is the car here yet?
As you're just thinking this and you look, you do see it slowly pull up. Is it coming to the front or the back?
I'm imagining a side alley.
Okay. It pulls
So
up
like,
down the side.
What
alley,
is
yeah.
The
It's a
bins are and
bunch of trees.
everything.
And it's like it's sitting there ready for me to click a button and whip around in reverse or go up front.
you could load the cart.
You can see like a few
and then
people
attach
walking
the cart
past,
to the-
and they're just like, "Oh, must be one of them new hybrid horse and carts."
The horse is inside doing
It's
this.
really tiny.
It's a set of tiny shrunken horses doing this.
Berry dear, is it possible to take one of them infernal photographs with your tablet?
What?
The like one of those like still visions with your tablet. Can you do that?
Yeah.
If you guys go get the recipe, maybe do that, because then maybe we can, I don't know,
Hold on
backstab
to it.
Butcher later.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, hey, you know, there's said all's fair in love and war and in business, apparently. So, like, let's do it. No rules. I'll take a picture.
For espionage. Let's go.
Let's
All
go.
right, go team. Let's go.
Mama's got a quota of bodies. Let's do this.
Okay. So, if you are on Honey Team, please raise your hand.
Is Honey Team going to the room with the recipe?
I believe
Or
so.
is-
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we are, aren't we?
The recipe room, isn't it?
Going to the
blood-
room with the chef and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's where the recipe is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Team Blood. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
The
3
usual
and 3.
suspect.
So, as
Fuck.
you start sneaking your way down the corridor, and you split off at the end, each to your mutual goals. First, we'll go with the Honey team. So,
Team Honey. Let's go.
as Team Honey peeks around the doorway, you can see that indeed, well, the first thing that hits you is the smell of pure, fresh Khosari honey, which is intoxicating. Super intoxicating. It's quite possibly the best thing you've ever smelled. And then you see ahead of you this large steaming pot being stirred by a chef, frantically shouting at this guard. They're having some sort of argument, a dispute, where the chef is saying,
Look, I told you. I wrote the recipe. I know it. You don't have to correct me. I am Lord Khosari, you know.
and the guard's like, well, look, clearly I've read this and there's a couple of errors, and I think if you were to add this at this point, it's gonna mess it up. And they're just continuing to have this dispute. How do you want to
Guys,
proceed?
I never thought of this. What if they don't even know the recipe? It sounds like they got no idea what they're doing.
We could always, I don't know, scare it out of them.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll
right.
remember.
We were just
Pilot.
informed to take the card.
Okay,
need
we'll
no
take the card. And
Or we
I
can
think,
take them.
Jezza, if you feel inclined to scare him, I don't think you should hold back. But like, definitely get
All
that
I'm
card.
saying is, one of you's got to stop me. I'm gonna try as much as I can, but I'm gonna stick my tongue in that. I need to have
Do
a bit
it.
of that honey, you know.
Why not? I'm gonna do the same. I think that's how we should just start this. I think we should go just guzzle honey and then get that card. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Is the pot on
Put
a
my hand in.
hinge? by
The
any
pot in.
chance?
What was-
As we're
what
like
was that,
setting
sorry?
up and like Juniper's like this huge mass. Can Juniper see if the honey is on, like the pot is on one of those hinge like smelting style pots there where they pour it into vats?
Yeah, it is, definitely.
Are you
like-
gonna get in one?
Well, like, what is it? Juniper's currently thinking if we distract them, we can distract them to come outside, but the chef's not gonna stop stirring. It would take one of them probably.
Okay.
Or Juniper's also thinking we could always just taint the honey with like the many things that she's picked up.
You could also chloroform them again.
Like there's like an awkward. I do not want to kill them again.
Right.
I'm sorry. All I heard was honey, and that's all I want right now.
We could also
June-
pour it in the barrel.
Okay. I think that we need to just go. We need to just follow our own dreams, in our own plans, and just fucking go. Who's with me?
Alright.
All right, honey guzzlers, let's go.
Okay.
I
So,
scream.
So what are we doing?
We're doing whatever we want. I have no idea.
All I know is honey, and that's all I want.
the intoxicating smell has gotten too much as you all dart into the room, and the two individuals turn and freeze as they see these bears.
I
that have
scream.
just
I
burst
jump
into the
up
room?
on one
Roll
of them and I piss on him.
Okay, roll for bear.
Koala chlamydia. You gotta roll for chlamydia.
I got a 2 in there, which is the same as my current stat.
So that is a success. Congratulations, you have
Okay.
successfully pissed on the chef.
Great, I piss on him, and then I just keep screaming.
Please don't tell me you got that in the honey.
God,
I'll aim it properly so that it gets maximum of it on him.
That's fine.
Ah,
Cool.
I just
Yeah.
had this dry cleaned.
Like Juniper is very
I
slowly like tonk
Sorry.
tonk up the stairs.
I'm gonna roll my tongue into like a fist and just whack him on the head. That's possible.
Okay, I'll say since they're distracted by being covered in piss, that is successful. You do knock them out. You
I
do
don't taste
also
it, do I?
you do also get piss on your tongue.
I need to.
Um,
I need to get some honey in it.
Do it quick.
May I, while they're being distracted, can the giant hulking bear please just casually grab the recipe card and put them in their mama shirt?
So you approach the desk and you see that the guard has run over to the desk as well and has his hand out ready to snatch it.
I would like to use my adorable feature as I approach
Okay.
and make like little cooing noises.
Okay, give me a bear roll with advantage. A 2. Incredible.
Oh my
He-
god.
I would like to add that as it's happening and like Juniper's approaching, Juniper is actually saying, "May I please have the piece of paper?"
So you see
But
that.
it's in bear, so it's like.
So you see that he reaches forward for it and stops. He's staring deep into your eyes, and then just goes, "Oh my god, you're so cute! Oh, you're so cute! Oh my! I just wanted to, oh."
You know, like, Juniper like moves over for like vague pats, and while being patted, is like just casually swiping the recipe and the guard's keys.
Yeah, absolutely. They are too in awe of your adorableness right now. You swipe the recipe and the keys.
It's
Can
just
I
anime
let out-
sparkles all over the place.
Oh my god. Can I let out
Just
a
like
victory
it's
screech?
the big eyes on the art, but with like little like kira sparkles, like.
Oh my god, I love that.
And he's immediately snapped out of this adorable sort of charm, so to speak, by a screaming koala bear.
Sorry.
Is it
I
screaming
know
back?
that as like a signal for the others that we have it, and then I'm going to just guzzle some honey as well.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh god! And he turns and runs over to a wall where you can see on the wall there is like a crystal-looking button that he's going and attempting to slam his hand on.
And I have attempted to grab them as they'd
Well,
run.
Yes.
during this is happening, I'm still licking up the honey.
Yes.
I would like to attempt to whip some honey into the back of his head as a distraction, or to at least like stop him in some way, or maybe slip him up.
Okay.
To try and grab their foot. Because they
So-
were right next to me, Patrick.
So first of
He
all,
slips, you grapple.
Jezza, give me a bear roll.
Okay. A 1.
A 1. So you are successful in lobbing some this bloody flexible tongue. Make a lot of people happy with that. You successfully lob some of this honey at the back of this guard's head, which makes him stumble whilst he is grabbed by Juniper. And he's just short of the button. You can see he's scrambling, trying to hit it.
Can I just start funneling honey into his mouth?
You gonna drown him in honey?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that it's like when you're like you say drown them in honey, and Juniper's like puts them into the honey barrel.
Oh yeah.
You said it. Juniper's just listening. It's just like
You
okay,
just slowly
like,
lower
follow
the
them
guard
up.
in, and you feel the struggle from beneath the surface of the honey,
Are you
and you
okay?
eventually,
No, oh my god, oh my god.
eventually the bubbles stop.
So confused.
Like tainting the honey. What are you
Ken,
doing?
Most of you guys eat people. This is fine. We weren't supposed to be the blood team, but some sacrifices have to be made.
Well, it's fine.
What
Just
happened to
scrape,
the chef,
just scrape
by
the
the way?
human bits off, and we'll still keep the honey. It'll be human honey.
Like, what
What
is
is
it? The
this
chef is
button
just
do?
holding, like, doesn't realize they've killed them again. Which is a consistent theme, just like, oh. Whoops.
I wonder what the others are doing right now.
Meanwhile, we cut back
We're supposed to be the
moments
sensible
ago
ones.
as we go to our other team, as you guys have peeked your head round the doorway, and you do indeed see this room where from floor to ceiling there are shelves with large barrels of Khosari honey all over one entire wall, and you can see two disguised bears in the center of the room with a barrel that they've managed to get open, and you can see one of them looks to be pissing in it.
Great. Bust it open. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
how's it going there, Chuckle Fox?
Oh, well, looky here, brother. Looks like they're back. Well, too late. We've already got to it, and we're sabotaging the whole fucking lot.
You think real small, don't you, there?
Hey, there's nothing small about me, honey.
I can see your dick out. It's quite microscopic, and she's gonna walk out.
No, it's just cold in here, that's all.
She's gonna take the tiara and put it on his dick and squeeze and clamp it.
Oh my gosh!
What, like a toothpaste, like tube?
Dick and twist it.
Like a
Roll it at one end.
Actually, Barry is in fact off to the side, and as soon as he sees Killa going for it, starts going. Yeah, grab his dick and twist it. Grab his dick and twist it.
It pops off if you pull.
I'm not even going to make you roll for that. That is carnage.
So meanwhile, got some questions for you.
Just ask quickly, Jesus. I don't know who Jesus is, but fuck.
Barry, you wanna do the Boris? You wanna do the pleasure before I pop it?
No, don't pop.
Twist
Pop.
Pop it. Twist it.
Drowning in
You've
honey
already got
seems so
the-
much easier now.
You've already got the bear by the dick.
Where's your facility, bud? You said you're a rebel faction. You guys got your own facility. Where's it located? You got 3, 2.
We don't have a facility. We're just starting out. We just wanted to try and take them out of the business by contaminating their supply.
Without having to run for something new, sweetheart, you need a good side hustle. I mean, Barry, they clearly don't have their extra money sets up. Why don't you tell them about your baroncy? And then she's gonna pop his dick off.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse, that or listening to Bear Coin.
Rookie mistake, man. Like, you can't just have one stream of income. You gotta have multiple. That way, you gotta set up passive streams of income. Like, it's a whole thing, but rookie mistake is totally fine. That looks kind of rough. Do you want to go take care of that? Like, do you need to go? You can just go. Take a loss. Get out of the market if it's not for you.
He's just looking over at his brother and he's like,
Oh, wait. What are you doing?
and he just sort of looks and then looks at you guys. Nah, fuck this. And he just turns and leaps out of a window. Leaps through, breaking the glass. Literally, fuck the shit, I'm out.
I lug a muffin after him just for no reason.
Okay.
You coward!
Okay.
Yeah, man. Real players only. You can't stomach the game. Get out. Go on.
Poor guy.
Is there a little barrel of honey that I can find? Are they manufacturing little minis so there's for resale?
There are only these giant barrels, it seems.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Boris, out there was the horse and carriage. So if you want, I know you're driving, you got that. But what if you drove the horse and carriage and had the Rolls Royce summon along with you? Because then you can take your goods. We kind of get a win-win situation.
Listen, I work with the boss. Boss gets the recipe, I get my unlimited share.
All right.
It's around about this time you start to hear a really strange sound from across the corridor. It sounds like somebody drowning.
What a horrible way to go.
I think we're on borrowed time, bros. Just one quick second. Gotta take care of something real quick. I'm gonna run into a corner and try to find one of the casks that hasn't been pissed in.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've only done it to one, so
Excellent.
any of the other ones.
I would like to pop the top off the cask and just shove my entire face in the barrel.
Okay, you do absolutely do that.
And
As it
I eat
begins to spill out.
enthusiastically, because at least
Uh-huh.
I'm good at that.
You certainly do.
No, you're straight. As the muscle, I'm gonna lug as many barrels as I can, so that we have our extra payments.
Okay, so you probably get one on each arm, like bouncing on your shoulder. So you've got at least two.
Once I have eaten my fill and I have like a, oh. Okay, all right. I can help. Yeah, I can help. And I will pick up some barrels as well to help Killa.
Okay.
I'll just grab one, put it on my shoulder, and go out as I pull out this stone fob and unlock the car. I pop the trunk with it.
So you leave the building at this point with the honey. We come back to the rest of you. You've now acquired the recipe. You've taken another life.
Mm-hmm.
They told me that
Now
they
he's
wanted
candy.
to try it.
Well, that was intense. We should go
Okay.
before our prince get on this too much. And by that I mean our poor prince. Very distinctive.
Juniper, are you taking the nice big candied man with you?
No, Mama wouldn't want it.
I think you should give him to Killa. Killa would give him a good burial.
Yeah, give him to
Oh.
Killer, but I'm also
Yeah.
going to just and then I just slowly dip myself into the honey, just so I'm completely covered, and then with my tongue just kind of lick in the radius as far as I can. I'm
Okay.
here if anyone wants a lick.
Juniper, like,
go.
I'm okay. Thank you. And
Be helpful. I'm not spreading the cheeks, so.
Juniper takes the body, has the recipe. I think that's all the chaos that I can do. I will bring the body to Killer, but I would like to plant my bag of flour.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And then start creating my mixed trail of flour and alcohol as we're heading out of the building.
Okay.
If possible, as we're leaving, I want to get a good look around here. And I see that there's some alcohol. I see that there's some mead hidden around.
Mm-hmm.
And is there possibly perhaps like a wall sconce or something like that?
Sure.
Actually, I'm the drop bear. I carry a fire lighter so that I can smoke my eucalyptus. I'm just gonna look around as we leave, and I'm gonna say, what's the point in having the recipe if you can't monopolize production? And I'm gonna set some of those ales on fire. And
Like Juniper, as you're doing that,
Israel.
Juniper's like, you only had to wait like 2 minutes.
the drop bear doesn't wait.
All right. So you all exit the
Oh
building.
wait, shit! The room's on fire around us. We gotta bounce.
You all exit the building and you meet in the side alley as the rolls is being loaded, and you manage to roll your 5 barrels of Khosari honey, and the rest of the group comes in, and you hear boom, 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 and you start to hear screaming, and you hear alarm bells beginning to sound.
You know,
And you can-
Juniper, it's probably a good thing you didn't let it on fire because, you know, that would definitely have killed some people. I don't think your mama would have approved.
Oh, Mama's fine with killing.
As there is a
Mama's
large
Mama-
Mama's morals
Is-
confuse me.
Is Mummy alright with barbecue killing, or?
I mean, Mama likes rabbit.
Let's
I
talk.
know
Let's
I'm
go.
going to the cookout. Let's go.
Alright,
as
old
there is
man,
a
alright.
large explosion from the building as the roof with the blue tapestry is blown clean off the top.
Uh-oh.
You guys
And
don't look at explosions. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
so, all in the rolls taking off?
Who's got the recipe?
Yeah.
Pedal to the
Alright.
metal. I peel out of there.
As you put your foot down and take off, you hear in the commotion the sound of horse hooves approaching from behind. As you see a few horses and carts with guards with crossbows giving chase. So, here's how this is going to work.
Try and catch
Because we have a
Initiative?
good old-fashioned showdown here.
I have plans. Biggest.
So, Everyone-
I think Big Bear is wanting a question. You were asking a question, there, darling.
No. I know what I'm gonna do. I was just really
Okay.
excited.
So, everyone, please take one of your d10s and let's roll bear initiative.
Bear initiative 10.
Oh, which one do I do? The percentile or the, the smaller
Oh,
one?
he'll,
I mean,
he'll
the smaller
ask
one.
us.
8.
1 second, one
One.
second, 1 second.
Are you just posing, Riot?
Okay.
No.
So,
Abe. What a nerd.
right, so we've got an 8. We've got 7. Confirm. Another 8. Ooh, 2 8s. Okay.
Oh wait, I'm in the car.
Some jazz
Driving
hands with
hat
the
on.
8s.
Puts on the driving hat.
Wyatt, what was yours again?
A 2.
He had a 2.
2. Okay, and Emma?
I got a 1.
Emma, you got a 1. Oh
A
no.
1. Didn't get the drop on them.
No.
How can I call myself a
Rocky.
drop there?
Alright, so, top of the initiative round. We have a tie, so... Killer and Jizza, you can both go at the same time. So, as you are in the rolls, you can see behind you there are 3 horses and carts giving chase, and you can see guards in them loading crossbows. What would you guys like to do?
Is there anything, like, in the vicinity that I can just, like, either throw at them using my tongue or, I'm really using my tongue in this situation.
You are.
Hey.
Anything to either throw with, or if they're in close enough vicinity, I can lob them with.
So you have a quick
Thing
look
within the back of the car.
around. You have a quick look around the rolls, and you see a few things. You can see a crossbow and a satchel of 10 bolts next to it. You can see some really weird glowing crystal. You also see a small box of fireworks,
Yes.
and this I rolled for randomly. You have a very small, excitable Labrador puppy as well. That's looking up, just looking up at you all like,
Row the puppy.
can I just? Oh, part of me just wants to like get the puppy and put it in front of them to see if they'll stop. Just be like, oh, so cute. Let's just leave him alone. But I might just. I mean, then again, I think Killer might end up using the puppy. So
Look at that face.
yeah. So in that case, I'm going to forego what I wanted to use, which is the fireworks, and grab the Labrador puppy with my tongue, and just kind of like put it as long extended as I can with the tongue, and just kind of put it in front, and just kind of be like, look at the puppy. It's all gentle. It's all nice. Just leave it alone.
This puppy's gonna die.
Okay.
No.
That's the hope.
All right. Thank you. Killer?
I'm going
Live for
to
chaos. Sorry.
take my flat caps and I'm gonna whip them out towards the people trying to like smack them in the face to plague them.
Okay. Give me a criminal roll with advantage.
Okay. We've got a 3.
3. What's your current criminal score?
My criminal score is a 3.
Okay, so that's a success. So you whip these flat caps forward, and the horse and cart that's in front, you do manage to get right into the driver's face, and you see it swerve and go down a side street, and you can hear like screams as there's a crash. That's taken out one of them already. Okay, that brings us to Berry G.
We gotta hydrate, redeem. Everybody, grab your drink.
Oh, thank you very much.
I finished my drink.
Self-care.
Just to double check. I rolled
All
a
I
10.
have is wine, so
I drink in.
I'm
game.
drinking
I
rum,
guzzle some honey.
so
you win.
Patch. Just to double check. I rolled
no, we
a
were at
10.
the same level.
Sorry?
I rolled a 10. Am I going last?
Oh, you rolled a 10. I had you down as a 5. Okay, my mistake. In which case, let's get yours done. And then
Oh.
we'll...
Okay. The thing that I was planning on doing is I was going to take the rest of the cutlery that I had pilfered from that trinket store and make more caltrops that the horses get essentially
Okay.
got on.
Amazing. So with that, I'll say that when it gets to their turn, they will be rolling at disadvantage for their actions. Amazing. Okay, so, Berry G.
I would like to lean a little bit out the window. Or is there a sunroof?
Sure, there's a sunroof, why not?
Cool. I will pop out the top of the sunroof and I will raise my tablet and I will point it towards one of the horses and I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures with the flash on. And see if the flash spooks the horses.
Okay, I'm gonna say we're gonna make this a hacking roll. You're hacking the horses. So,
Oh my god.
roll criminal with advantage.
Just
Shit. Sorry, that went off. Ah, a 1! Ha!
A 1. Perfect.
It was a 1 and a 6.
So after the first one has careened off down an alleyway, the other one starts coming closer, and you see one of the guards lifting up the crossbow, aiming straight for you, and you lift the tablet up, and there's the flash after flash after flash, and the horses go absolutely nuts, crash into each other, which then they fall to the ground, and the cart comes over them, and poof, like in an action movie, just catapults up in the air and lands in a crumpled mess on the ground. That's 2 of them down. There is only 1 left. Very nicely played so far. It is, however, their turn. So, let's have a look. Alright. So, they get right up close. And the one wielding the crossbow in this one, well, takes a shot. Unfortunately, hits the puppy.
Oh,
You held the puppy out, and
you
It-
motherfucker.
it
Patch, I'll
not
never
only-
speak of it.
not only hits the puppy, but pierces through into your tongue,
That
and you
puppy's
lose
name
your grip on the puppy
was
as
Coco.
it disappears off.
And you just impaled him. You just impaled Coco.
That's
Oh my lord.
Everyone add this session to doesthedogdie.com.
F in the chat for the puppy.
Absolutely. Okay. So that brings us to Boris.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Seeing this puppy, suppose, be slaughtered, be shot,
Skewered.
skewered, if you will. I will turn back to the road, and I am going to step on the gas and try and get away from them as I turn down an alleyway.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a criminal roll with advantage.
Both of those were 2, and yeah, that
Success. All right, you are able to swerve down. Let me see if they are able to keep up with you. Oh, they rolled a 6. So not only do they not keep up with you, there's a wild magic surge for me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's have a look. 22. Okay. Let's have a look here.
Oh no.
So you disappear down the side street, and they managed to follow you, but they've lost a lot of ground because you floored it. You sped off down, and then you look back in your review mirror, because of course you got a review mirror, and you can see the driver something's not right, and you see him looks like he's gonna throw up as deviled eggs start sprouting out from his mouth. Just a stream of deviled eggs. So apparently that's on this wild magic table.
Oh, delightful.
Don't think
So-
you had a good breakfast.
So
Lunch?
he's lost a considerable amount of ground, we'll say, with this slight distraction. Okay, and that brings us to the drop bear.
Drop bear! Right, there's one left.
There's one left. He's currently a waterfall of deviled eggs.
Okay. I will how far apart are we? Just so I'm aware.
Probably about 60 feet, give or take, at this point.
I can't jump onto him because I was gonna drop. I was gonna
You
get the
can-
drop on the drop on the.
You can certainly try. It's up to you.
I can throw you.
See how you roll.
Could I be thrown? I'm a projectile. If I'm small enough.
I can throw you.
Right, okay. If I enlisted the killer and Jezza and Juniper to collectively chuck me 60 feet, could I drop onto this guy? I'm basically doing this for Coco, my dog. They've savagely killed just then.
Okay.
Can I take a bunch
Yes, I had
of
nothing to
watches
do with that.
and shove them around my paws and make those fist knuckle dusters?
Knuckle dusters.
Go ahead.
Thank you, killer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want some crystals
Yeah.
too? Do you want to?
Sure, I'll shove some
Yeah.
crystals in there. Knuckle
What's happened to the
dusters.
fireworks? Are they free? Can we chuck them as well?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll take our coat
Blow
and
me
we'll
up.
start. We'll
Are you
start.
basically going to be a Catherine wheel then? Spinning and...
Yeah, sure. Why not? Anything that'll help.
You're the fluffer nutter.
Yes.
You are. Yeah.
So, with this group effort of what essentially I do like to call casting power word yeet at these guards that are chasing you, from the driver's perspective, he just manages to get the last of these spectral deviled eggs out of his system, and then looks up and sees a spinning, fireworking, screaming koala bear
Reddit Boris!
coming straight for him. Give me a criminal roll with advantage.
Okay. So, my current criminal score is a 3.
Uh-huh.
I did roll 2 4s. So,
No.
I'm so sad. What
Okay.
happened? What the fuck happened?
You just
to
tumble
me?
and left behind as it is.
Yeah.
So-
You're under the horses as they ride over
I
you.
get stampeded.
So here's what happens. You are heading straight for this driver's face. He sees you just in the nick of time to duck as you land in the back of the buggy
Oh my
Um,
god.
with your head wedged under a seat, so you're currently stuck. The fireworks that are stuffed into your outfit at the
Horse
moment
out.
are currently setting fire to the buggy all around you.
So I'm pinned in the buggy.
You're pinned in a buggy that is now on fire.
Can I ask, how far does my tongue go?
60 feet.
I'm
You know,
falling apart.
look, I'm making a lot of fucking shit cannon in this session. I am not making a 60-foot fucking bear tongue cannon. That's one step too far, damn it. We can have Rolls Royces, we can have bloody bear coin, but not that.
Wild magic makes it so.
Um,
Thank you.
Okay, so
you, Wyatt.
considering that they're pinned and they have also got some weird glowing crystals, are there extra fun things?
well, we're about to find out. As the fire does reach the glowing crystal,
Wait, excuse me, what's going on? What's gonna happen to the drop bear? He has to live, you know this.
so
R.I.P. Capone.
Or
So-
maybe it's his son who like takes on the mantle. Go on,
so
don't hold back.
you are pushing, and you just managed to get your head out. So you have freed yourself. As you push back, this glowing crystal falls out of the jacket into the flames, and we'll find out what happens.
Yes.
42, the answer to life and everything. Okay. How do I do this? How do I do this?
I'm ready, Juniper.
Whenever you need it.
Okay. Sorry, this
I swear to
it's
God,
too
Nico,
good
they
for me
are.
to not figure out how to make this work.
I'm gonna be fine. Al Capone.
You're
lives
gonna be like that
forever.
dog in the meat with the fire all over the place. I'm fine.
I'm fine. Oh no, this sounds
Drop.
ominous.
The sound's off, which means you're
I am
dead.
the drop bear.
Drop bear.
You're the dead bear.
Yes.
You drop dead.
Yes.
Drop dead bear.
Koal Capone.
Al Capone. It's me.
We mentioned in the lead up to this session that this would be the story of Koal Capone, the backstory, how they got to
Indeed
where
it
they
is.
were in last year's Barovian Honey Heist, where they
It
were
is indeed.
in a darker place, potentially.
Oh god.
As you watch the crystal land in the flames, you see it explode into mist, which seems to
Ugh.
pile out of the buggy and surround it, envelop it completely. For the rest of you, you just see like this cloud of black mist surround this buggy, and you can hear muffled screams from the driver inside. Drop bear, from your perspective, the flames are instantly snuffed out,
Oh thank god.
and
Well, it's gonna be a barbecue koala.
you hear a voice speak to you. You can't really see where it's coming from. And it says, "Fascinating.
Oh fuck.
Jesus Christ.
You'll make a fine addition to our realm.
I'm in Barovia, aren't I?
As the mist vanishes. From everyone else's perspective, there is no buggy, and there is no
Oh
sign
no,
of Qual Capone.
There is no spoon.
there is no drop bear. Not anymore.
From your
Where's our date?
from your perspective,
Oh my god, it's ill-fated.
from your perspective,
Oh no.
the buggy has come to a stop somewhere. The mist has faded, and you look around, and the guard is quite puzzled, paying no attention to you, as you find yourself outside the village of Valaki.
Oh,
In
fucking hell,
Barovia.
of course. Natch. And I learned nothing from this. Well, I did regret that I could not go on that date. That,
Tragic backstory.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what spurred everything on.
So, mechanically speaking, that mild magic search was a plane shift. So,
Beautiful.
made perfect
42
sense.
makes sense.
Meanwhile, we cut back to the rest of you as you seemingly have shooken off the guards chasing you.
Well, as this happens, I mean, I'm screaming, yeah.
We gotta keep going, man. We gotta keep going. It's what he would want.
No, I've lost love before, and that could have been something more.
Juniper
As-
takes a giant paw and does like a soft stare there.
Just give out a big roar. Ah!
As there are no more guards
Stellar
chasing you, you do manage to get out of the bustling streets of the festival and far away enough that you're confident that you're no longer being followed. And it takes you maybe half an hour or so, but you do find your way back to the meeting point. And in the distance, you can see, stood by a tree, Billy Bircher stood waiting with a cocky smile on his face.
Before we get there,
Mm-hmm.
after taking an appropriate amount of time to mourn the loss of Drop Bear, our friend, our crewmate, he was among the best of us. He was certainly the shortest among us, and he will
was
be
the
missed.
potential love of my life.
Oh God, I hate to ask this. Who has the recipe? Because I gotta take a picture. Because if we're gonna do this thing, like I really like you guys. Like I feel like we've bonded, and like I'd meet up with you guys again.
like
I'd do a
that.
business enterprise to you guys, bro. It's like,
What is it?
Jeremy,
Juniper casually reaches into their mother's shirt and then like picks off a feather and then passes it to you.
wait, I'm sorry. Can you say again?
Juniper reaches into their Love Mama shirt and pulls out the recipe card and picks off a feather and gives it to you. While giving like pats to Jezza, being like, it's alright.
And that's
really
the face
pretty
she's making,
feather.
like ugly crying, like.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really pretty feather. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm gonna pull out the tablet, and I'm gonna take a picture of the recipe before we arrive, and then
Okay.
I will hastily stow my tablet.
All right.
That's it.
Anything else
Puts it
before you
back
pull
in
up?
the shirt.
You know, Barry, you did quite a good job, and here's your roadmap to the real treasure.
The true prize of this
Oh!
heist.
The G spot. You know, you'll be able to find it every single time, and some helpful tips and tricks. So hope that serves you well.
I appreciate you, and thanks for loaning me the watch here. And unless like if you want, I can do some investments for you. But like you seemed like you wanted this back.
Here's 3 more watches. Go ahead and invest all that into.
Fucking bet, bro. I got you, bro.
Am I right in saying that Qual Capone still has the watch that they nicked off of you.
I rolled for the fingers to take off, and they got away before I could even relieve them.
Well, I say you should just get that list, scrunch it up as much as you can, and just like they disappear.
I'm gonna give very awkward pats on the back, like they're there.
As Juniper's doing the
There,
same
there,
thing.
bear,
with this huge glass.
Mimicking Juniper because it seems like she's being
What could have
very,
been?
very soothing.
Killa's taken her by the hand and is slowly bringing it towards her mouth because she's gonna try to take one finger.
Killa.
Oh,
She's already lost so much, man.
Does-
She's already lost so much.
just that's all that's left.
keep that as a pardon gift from me. We'll settle the score later.
Look, if you wanted a little nibble, you could have just asked.
I don't think it's a nibble.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, maybe like keep your teeth to yourself, mate. I'll get you some jerky or something. All right.
While this is occurring, I'm going to drive up.
Oh, got my eyes.
Okay. You drive up alongside the tree where Billy the Batcher is stood, leant up against it, arms folded, cocky smile.
I'll unlock my door. Boss.
So you made it all back in one piece? Well, most of you? Maybe?
Most.
Did you get what we asked for?
Weird extended head thing. Passes it down to Boris.
And I'll pass it over to Boss.
He looks over it. Fuck me. We finally fucking got it. Well done.
Wait, big man. Probably what we should have asked to begin with. What's in it for us? Really,
Well-
what's in it for us right now? Aside from the unlimited supplies of honey, but what else are we gonna get for this so-called heist?
Well,
We
you
lost someone on the way.
and you have my sincerest fucking condolences. Did you bring any honey?
I'm literally covered in honey. I'm like,
Then
it's kind of
you're
dried a bit though, so crunching.
then you're currently covered in your payment. So, I don't know what.
I'll send you the cleaning bill then.
I mean, if you want some help cleaning that off,
I'm
Shy
sorry.
intern.
I'm sorry. Come the fuck again. You send me
I mean, that's-
Billy the fucking Batcher the bill.
Aye.
You see his
I know you're
eyes
good for
start
it,
to
mate.
glow as he stares at you. A bright yellow glow.
I think you've been having too much honey, mate.
Oh, you don't understand what this honey does for me.
Can I initiate a flashback sequence to be a shit?
Go for it. Go for it.
As I have taken the recipe,
Mm-hmm.
and it's being attached to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's totally cool. Except like a couple of letters are changed in a couple of the ingredients.
Okay.
I love you.
Just like the felt awkward about the thing, copied like some of the notes. So where it said sweetie, so where it said sugar, it's replaced with sweetie. For example, from like the notes that like I read, just casually, like it's sweetie for sugar amounts. And for like a number, like instead of a 2, it's like a 9, like that sort of thing. It's just vaguely changed.
All
Just a
right.
little bit. As like
Please tell me Juniper has an eidetic memory.
and like as we flash back forward, and like Juniper's just staring at them with like these big, huge, giant eyes.
He sort of leans in real close. Oh, but you thought I was really gonna do something? Fucking hell. Look, go and enjoy your honey. I'm gonna go make some more. I'll get in touch when I've got another job for you, or when I've got your first shipment of the best honey you've ever fucking tasted. Don't you worry. What's the worst that could happen, eh?
See you around, boss.
Right, now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go fucking pick out. He turns and starts walking into the nearby woods.
Lovely.
So, recipe delivered, honey acquired, drop bear lost, but a completed honey heist.
Yay!
Did it, bros?
To say I kicked them all out, like,
Yeah.
hey, go
Fuck you
on,
guys.
get out my car. And I like.
I
go
didn't.
drive.
I didn't like your car anyway. Like, it's not.
too
It's not fuel
fucking old.
efficient.
I'm sending you the bill. Got to get these seats cleaned.
And to that I say, do you take bear coin?
You should. You really should. Like, do you want to consider it? Like, I can tell you all about it. It's really freaking cool.
Doesn't get
Sorry.
paid,
I
then
think you were going first.
On the way out, I'm gonna take all your wild surge crystals in the back.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah. And exit. Enjoy the watch.
Leave with all the crystals. Oh my god. Nothing good
Fine,
will
I
come
got my
of that.
honey.
This guy's the new BBEG in the Rhódania Chronicles.
Yes.
Oh,
There's just a badger with all these wild magic crystals roaming the countryside.
Oh my god, imagine Killer v Furronia.
Oh god.
I mean, it might happen.
That's
Wild
great.
brew in the house.
I mean, someone's got to clean this shit up.
For Juniper's part, as like they nod their head, they like look to Boris as they're about to drive away, and goes like, "Thank you." And they turn to the rest of them, it's just like, "Thank you." And then like they just start peeling off the human disguise, and as they take off the muzzle, you see a beak.
You're
And
really
then they just
pretty.
start lumbering toward a giant mushroom ring casually behind everything, and just Bance is gone.
As
before
the
that
finally
happens,
finally revealed
Not-
Owlbear leaves the scene.
I love that. Before Owlbear leaves, I will say, "You're not bad, kid," and I'll give them Boris's card, which has his full name on it.
Okay.
I feel like
What's
before-
Boris's full name?
It is Beerus Barris Boris.
Lovely.
I feel like before Jezza decides to bugger off, she's just gonna go over to Berry Gee and be like, "You're not too bad a kid. I think you need to learn a few more things, but come to my neck of the woods and I'll show you a thing or two. First of all, give up the whole bear coin thing, or at least let me in on the scam, all right?
Listen, like
I'm not investing anything.
That's fair. That's fair.
I just want to make the fucking money, yeah?
Don't we all, bro? That's how it starts.
Let's make a D3 out of this.
You got yourself a deal. And I will hold out a paw.
$90-10. I get the 90. And then just squeeze the hat, squeeze the 4.
Now, that is a
your
scam.
monster will talk.
All right, I'll get you interning with me, kid. Then I'll teach you a thing or two.
I got the tech. You got the know-how. Think we can make a pretty good team. Try to find Drop Bear.
We just need to try and find the face, which is my darling Drop Bear, yeah.
We gotta find Drop Bear, man. I'm with you. We're gonna find him.
Yeah.
He is currently a petrified statue in Barovia, so that's a
Yes.
whole thing.
Oh, don't
That-
do
that-
that.
It's true.
It's possible.
And
We'll just make a
I'm
lot
sure
of money in the
that's
way.
Black.
To me, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Who knows?
I got you, bro.
And on that epic
Alright, bruv.
bear shell, we shall close things for tonight. Friends, thank you so much for being part of that. That was truly everything and everything I wanted it to be, and so much more. Guys, can we have some like muffins or some honey in the chat for these wonderful,
Honey
beautiful
muffins?
players?
Honey muffin.
Yeah.
So, some fun stats. We have 4 bodies. Well, wait, counting the other people. We have 7 bodies and 1 popped off dick.
Hey yo.
Well, is that including the drowned candied man?
Yeah.
The candy
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
The
Doesn't
Candy
matter.
candy man can.
All
Start
right.
of a new urban legend.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm gonna make a note of that. So seven deaths.
Mhm.
One grievous,
candied,
Exploded
one
factory.
popped off
Don't
dick.
forget that.
And one
Boss
dead puppy.
grievous bodily harm.
One dead puppy.
Boss needed.
Yeah.
And a lost Drop Bear.
He needed to know.
Well, if we count popped off dick guy as a body, considering we burnt it, that would be 8 bodies.
True.
I mean, he
But-
might have gotten out
is he a
alive.
rocket? Would it be a pocket rocket in a way? Because
A very
Wow.
angry, dickless bear wandering the countryside.
Oh my
Wow.
god. You poor Reese and Rhódania when they find that.
Oh
I'm
dear.
this
Wandering the
message?
countryside.
God.
You all are wonderful.
Brother,
Okay.
why did you leave me?
Why did you forsake me?
Oh dear.
Why'd you
See,
let her twist my dick, bro?
see, funny story. Those 2 brother bears were also in the other Honey Heist, so they find their way to Barovia as well. Little did we know one of them didn't have a dick. Oh dear. Okay, so thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you've all enjoyed the chaos. We've certainly enjoyed it. Let's go around our little stream overlay here. Everyone introduce yourselves. Tell us where we can find you. Anything you want to plug, feel free. The floor is yours. Starting with Killer.
Right. Hi. I'm Sky McSparkle. You can find my bloodthirsty carnage on YouTube under Sky McSparkle, Twitch under Sky McSparkle, and Legends of Alos, where I play Dungeons and Dragons and react to things and stuff.
Incredible. Thank you. Barry G.
Hi, I'm Mika. You can find me in most places under Mika Muse. I am most active on TikTok, but I'm trying to do the Twitter thing poorly, but trying. And I've done 2 live streams for actual play TTRPGs, and I'm hoping that I can continue with that. So, hope to see you soon.
Amazing. Thank you. The Drop Bear.
Okay. Hello, I'm Emma. I can be found on Twitch. I play every other Friday on the PhoenixUK channel, where we're doing with Patch a homebrew campaign that will be released in DM's Guild soon. I don't know if it's already out.
Not yet.
And then from my personal side of things, I do Twitter. I'm an artist and I do commissions under Emma City Art. I think I've done some art. I've done some art for Patch's channel. I've done some art for John PhoenixUK's channel, and that's me.
Yes, you did the art for our second campaign, which was amazing, and we were very, very, very pleased with it. Do go
I had a
and
good time.
take all the commissions. Moving on to another artist, Juniper.
Hi everyone, I'm Scarlett Song, she, her. I am an artist from Australia. My commissions open up in November. I'm kind of swamped at the moment. I run a Patreon where I run encounters, some of which might be given away in the future. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm like fully fried because it's currently 10:20 and we started at my 6:30 in the morning. Right. Upcoming things. I'm going to be running an all Kobold party one-shot called Kobold Chaos, The Mystery at Mana Kepri on the College of Inspiration channel, where I design all of the channel sprites and all of the animated bits. We've got Jaruna V coming, a lot of our players from other campaigns, which is going to be great. Basically imagine Scooby-Doo, but they're lizards, and all of the furniture is not what it seems. So that's going to be fun. And then the other thing is on releasing either today or tomorrow, depending on how quick I am, we'll be releasing our latest episode of Lawmakers, which describes, with, again, Jaruna V, so the person who's going to be on that Kobold one-shot, talking about bilingual tabletop play, comfortability in the streamer space, that sort of thing. It's going to be great.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Boris.
Well, hello, all my wonderful friends and peoples and audiences out there. My name is Wyatt. You can find me on pretty much all medias under the Moonkeep, except Instagram, because the Moonkeep was taken, so it's _Moonkeep. So go find me there. But I'm mainly on TikTok. I do a lot of very cool fantasy tavern, very wholesome content, and is a lot very fun. Yeah, I have a lot of things coming up, very, very, very exciting things coming up, but I can't announce it just yet. Those fun things, but I do have some merchandise. I have a Patreon. I have so many other things going on, and it's it's great. And just tonight is a lot of fun, and being able to immerse myself in worlds. It's just always a great time. So thank you much for having me.
Yay.
Also, Scarlett, when's mine coming out?
So your episode is out in about 4 weeks, because we got to talk to the Moonkeep, and that was such a lovely conversation. I have so many feelings about it.
It was so good. I may or may not have cried.
Amazing.
Same.
So you can also find Wyatt every Monday on QuestJunkiesUK in the Rhódania Chronicles, the campaign which tonight's session is canonical to, and I probably have a few weeks to figure out how this is going to affect things, as the group is a little bit occupied at the moment, thankfully. And last but never least, another member of the Rhódania Chronicles, Jezza.
Hello. Hi, I'm Mai, aka Mai the Pirate. You can find me, as Pat said, every Monday on the Rhódania Chronicles as Furronia, the Circle of Stars Feelies Druid. I also stream on my own channel, Mai the Pirate, every Sunday, sometimes with a bonus stream, over there on Twitch. You can also find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube as well. But on Twitter, I'm Myrit Pirate, because ironically there wasn't enough characters. But yeah, thank you so much again for having me tonight. I've had a lot of fun. It's really good. Nothing else to kind of report what's going on with my life.
Okay, it is a pleasure and a privilege to have had you all, and hope this is not the last time we see you at our table. You all forever have a spot at my table. I have been Patch, your humble DM, or tonight, I suppose, BM, Bearmaster. That is the official term if you look at the rulebook for Honey Heist. It has been wonderful to bring this little story to you. We have lots more things planned. On Quest Junkies, we've got a mini campaign starting up next month, which is going to be quite dark, certainly compared to the muffin-related antics of the Rhódania Chronicles. We have recently announced our own UK spin of The Last of Us coming to the TTRPG world next year. We're running The Few That Remain, which is my little homebrew spin on The Last of Us. Lots more stuff planned. Probably too much, but I like to forego sleep at the moment. And we have dropped someone.
The bear has dropped.
Sorry, I'll swap to this screen.
The bear has dropped.
And we're going to leave you with that. So please do stick around for the raid. We'll go and find some lovely people to raid. And we love you all amazingly much. And hope to see you all next time we stream. See you later, guys. Mwah.
Bye.